evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. Right here at Proficiency Bonus, my name is Michael. I will be your Dungeon Master. I'm joined by all my wonderful players this evening. We are -1 tonight. Sarah couldn't be here, but she will be back with us next time. So, yeah, exactly. So Oriana's probably going to be on our best RP light and casting a lot of cantrips this evening, because that's what we do when people aren't here.
Yeah.
I would just like to point out for the rest of us players who missed that, apparently more combat is coming.
Yeah, we need our healer. What do you mean, Michael?
Yeah, maybe. If I'm feeling generous, maybe a few cure wounds.
Don't allow cure wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw one of those out there.
Does she have spare the dying?
Hey,
that's the question.
That's spell slots, man. I don't like to touch spell slots when people aren't here.
God.
We'll have to see.
The
Anyway,
audacity, Michael.
that's it. Healing? What is this nonsense? Well, welcome to the stream, everybody. I do want to take a quick second to thank our sponsors, Cardboard Castle Games and Little Dragon Corp, for all the support. If you check our Twitch chat over there, I'm sure our moderators are getting ready to type in the quick commands that get you to their websites and storefronts where you can purchase RPG-related gear. And don't forget, you can use the coupon code BONUS at checkout with Little Dragon Corp to get 15% off of your order. We will be back on for Vecna, Eve of Ruin this coming Monday, and also we'll be back here next Friday for Phandelver and Below. I do believe Wild Beyond is going to be off this coming week. I think that was the updated schedule, is kind of like off and on. Am I correct, Kristy?
Yes, because next week is birthday week for both me and Vic, so we're just, and she's traveling for it.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, well, Wild Beyond will be taking a break next week, but then they'll be back the following Thursday around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure you tune in and check them out.
Yeah, things are popping off.
It was fun, though. I was kind of listening off and on last night as I was doing some other things, but it sounded like you guys were having a blast.
Yeah, we kind of had a chain reaction of battles. It happens, you know.
Although Kristy beat me up after the game.
Because you gave 3 GM rerolls.
Yeah, there was.
No, I
there,
gave like 5.
Matthew came in like at the beginning of the stream before it even started, and he was like,
I was handing them out.
Yeah.
I gave more to the players than the GM. I gave Victoria 2, I gave the players 2, and then 1 of everything else.
And then Derek came in and unset the balance.
Yep. Only did the GM once.
I saw it happen, and I'm like, oh, Matthew's like sitting on a pile of promo chips, and he needs to offload. He's just like, man, I gotta get rid of these. Ditching them out.
But I didn't want to do it right when they started, like I did last time. As Victoria's trying to talk, and all of a sudden, it's bling, bling, bling.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, welcome, Iris, to the chat. Good to see you. We're going to go ahead and get started and dive right in tonight. Where we left off, you guys have just defeated some weird-looking, tiny, pyramid-shaped creatures that were doing quite a significant amount of psychic damage to you guys while you guys were fighting them down in this pit. You guys have all lowered yourselves down into this... it looks like some kind of homestead that's buried down beneath the ground, and Tree discovered that there is some sort of kind of looks like a shrine set up in this room that he is currently in, with a skeleton laying on the floor. I think that's where we left off last time. I think right after battle, Sarah had to pop off, so we kind of ended abruptly right there at the end. So
Right.
what do you guys want to do now?
Can you remind me, sorry, because my brain is a little dumb. Where is this location? Like, where are we still in town? Like, where are we?
You're outside of town, probably a few miles.
Okay.
Kind of in the nearby hillsides, right where the farmland kind of ends, and it starts to be more kind of like the wilds.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
And Pip had followed these like little critters and then told you guys that they had just all of a sudden disappeared and fell in this hole. But he didn't want to leave because if they got out while he was gone, then no one would believe him. So
thank you. That gave me way more context. I now remember.
I believe it was to the southeast, so it was kind of like past the Alderleaf farm in that direction.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember now. Hee hee.
Is there anything else in this room other than the skeleton I'm in there?
Anything else in that room? Yeah, let me let me pull up the document here real quick. So you definitely see that the skeleton is definitely of a dwarf. And it
Oh no, it's one of the Rockseeker brothers.
Oh no, another one.
How many are there?
There's too many.
Every dwarf we meet.
Oh, no. Does he have another cool item of clothing that I can take from his corpse?
This one does not. The clothing has long since kind of rotted away. This skeleton's been here for quite a while. But it does seem like there is some sort of shrine set up on like a little table right here in front of you, Tree. And right on the edge of the table, there is a journal sitting there.
Okay, I'm gonna open it up and start flipping through.
Okay. Flipping through, most of it is written in Common, although there are some parts that are written in Dwarven text. Do you understand the Dwarven language, or...?
I don't believe so. Nope.
Okay. One thing that I will tell you that you learn from this is that this is the journal of an individual named Marthengrim. Marthungrim, for those of you who are jotting it down. Basically had his own like little epic quest that he was trying to complete. He was he learned of this crypt that was underneath a place called Talhundrith. And it appears that it was overflowing with dangerous monsters and restless spirits. And he made it, one of his quests was to go and remove all the hauntings from the crypt so that the souls could rest in peace. It says that he was badly injured by one of these creatures, barely made it back to this homestead with his life. And it seems like his last entry seems to say that his wounds were just getting worse.
Aw, buddy.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that you notice is he described the creature that killed him as rolling heaps of tentacles.
Which
isn't that what we saw in the well?
I don't think so.
No, different.
I don't.
So the thing in the well.
Or was that just like a blob, like a bulbous thing?
That was just a big blob, like a big sort of amorphous thing in the dark, right?
Yeah, it was a pretty hefty creature that it did have maybe a couple of tentacles, but like the way this is describing it is almost like
different
tentacles over tentacles over tentacles,
like a pit of snakes.
Ooh.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to describe it.
Kraken.
Oh no.
Kraken.
Not again.
Kraken.
No, I'm good with Krakens right now.
They just fought one of those on Monday.
Just Charlie's first thought. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's fun. That's dope.
Getting flashbacks to what was his name? Seth Rackles.
Chris Rackle. Yeah.
Now, there are some things in that journal that are in Dwarven that you can't really, like, make out. But a lot of this, like, first-hand account stuff that he has written in here, he's written it in Common. So that's why you were able to kind of pick all that out.
So I'll take the book and players forgetting, doesn't one of us speak Dwarvish?
I think I have like comprehend languages or something. I have comprehend
Is it
languages.
Emmy, you speak Dwarvish, don't you?
I thought it was.
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he does know Dwarvish.
Wait.
Yeah.
You can read though, right?
I always think it's Goblin, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you have the language, you can read, write, and understand anything within that language.
And then after Tree flips her turn to Emmy, but I think you can use this more, and we'll hand it to Emmy.
Ah, yes. And she flips it open. She feels very important. And she's flipping through it. Like,
Yeah, sure. You can.
What does it say?
This Marthengrim, he was a paladin of Dumathoin. And he excavated this home more than 60 years ago. And his task from this deity Dumathoin was to return the spirits to rest from this crypt, for their faithful were corrupted. And he learned that the crypt lies beneath Talhundrith. You knew a little bit about that. But the thing about it is that the crypt is protected by a lock with a puzzle that Dumathoin's faithful could solve easier than others.
Interesting.
But you don't see any kind of indication in this journal of a description or an answer to a puzzle. Like, it just describes it. It doesn't say what it is.
It doesn't give you the answer.
It doesn't give you the answer.
what if I roll?
What are you rolling for?
Electricity.
Electricity.
We need to level up so I can get a shocking spell or something. So one of these days, if she's trying to roll it, I can electrocute her and maybe.
There you go.
Maybe that'll happen.
I mean, I'll just tell you, like, it just isn't there. So there's not even anything that you can roll to be able to find it. It's just not existent. Yes, you in the back.
Hello. May I please investigate this room that I'm in over here?
Sure. Sure can. Let me see. Let's see if there's something that you find without rolling first. You know, it just looks like some furnishings. Like, this looks like somebody's house.
So they ain't got no loot?
There's like no loot here. There's like some dishes. There's some, like, there's like a little table in the corner in that room that you're in with some chairs. I mean, it just looks like everything's covered in a thick layer of dust. And
do we need furniture for the house? For those
it's
baskets?
like, yeah, it's just.
If I were a Sherlock Holmes type, right, and I could deduce things about people based off of their environment, like a forensic psychologist, could I get a vibe?
Check them.
Vibe the place. You're vibing it.
I want to see who has lived here. How many people? What species? Yeah.
You honestly think that this paladin, this was his house? Like, he was the only one that lived here.
Did he build this place? Like, is it like something that was not inhabited before him? Like, he just
in his journal that that Tree was looking at, it said that he built this place about 60 years ago. So
he did build it. Okay.
Yeah, he did build it. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, but no little monies or anything
It's
like that.
like not a generational house. It's just something he built for like a home base.
He built it for like a home base, and he built it in some place that was very kind of obscure and hard to find. It's very tucked away.
Little hovel.
Now, I know you said this place is 60 years old. Is there any salvageable furniture? I mean, anything that's salvageable that we can take back?
You could. Like, some of the chairs and tables are in good enough shape. They just need cleaned up. Maybe a little TLC, and they'll look good in your your dining room or whatever facility or
Yeah.
room you want to put it in. It would be kind of
yeah.
awkward to carry these all the way back, but you could.
But we can send our people from the Bastion to come pick it up.
You
Get a moving
could.
company here.
You could, yeah, get the moving company. I love
Would
it.
that then reduce the cost of building another section onto our facility?
Not building
Thrift
it.
from other buildings.
It would
If
reduce the cost of furnishing it.
Damn. Okay.
That's fair.
We're gonna ask if I
That's fair,
ever
Michael.
this man's kitchen. Can I install a
I
kitchen?
take all the cabinets and the countertops.
Yeah.
This place, it doesn't have a lot in it. It just looks like he was very simple in the way he lived his life. He just has kind of like the necessities here.
Okay, that's fair.
Places to sit, places to sleep, a little chest to store things. Unfortunately, it's empty. It kind of
Oh my
looks
god,
like
Victoria.
it kind of looks like that he just didn't have a whole lot.
This
Vic is
weird
popping
broke
off in
hermit.
chat rewards, by
Oh,
the way,
no.
Michael.
Oh no, I missed it. Oh wait, here we go. Oh boy, I gotta catch
Yep.
up.
Yeah.
One of everything for the players, nothing for the GM.
Yeah, I got
Wow.
16. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I got a lot here that I gotta spend at some point. So we're gonna go everything for the players, a Probo, a D6. Here we go. Gonna give you guys a bunch of nice rewards to use tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vic.
And a player reroll. Here we go. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, Victoria. Okay. So yeah, like Charlie, the room you're in, that obviously the bedroom,
Yeah.
a little simple desk back there in the corner, an empty chest,
Yeah.
there's a little nightstand table beside a simple small bed. Your feet would probably dangle off the end of it because it looks like it's sized for a dwarf.
Nice. This broke hermit. There's nothing good in here.
Nope.
Now, you guys think that this would make like a great hiding place, that if you didn't already have a bastion, you could probably like use this as kind of like a base if you needed to.
Is there
my
a door?
goodness.
That's what I was just about to ask. Is there a way out of here outside of the hole?
The hole is the only place. You're not sure how he got in and out. Because it's strange,
Charlie.
like the hole's like opened up, it's like a pit. There might have been kind of like some kind of tunnel or something that had some kind of covering over top at some point.
Hmm.
It just maybe weather or erosion or something occurred and caused it to kind of cave in, so it's hard to say.
Weird.
Emmy,
Charlie?
did you say
Yes. Guess what? Guess what? I have a
What?
great idea.
what's
This-
the idea?
This could be our clubhouse. What do you think?
Like for the pirates? Or
For
for everyone?
everybody, I don't know.
For everybody,
You can
okay.
who gets in and out, you know, but this is our secret clubhouse and we can steal, not steal, we can hide all of the stolen things here. No one would know.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Nice.
I need to steal more things.
Yes. Well, we've got to make this place, you know, shape it up a little bit. It's a
It's
little
already on.
dusty. It's a little gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clubhouse.
Could I feel along the walls to see if I can find a door?
Sure. I mean, you spend some time feeling along the walls, but you don't find anything.
I'm gonna
Nobody
do a
knows
ritual
anything.
casting of detect magic just in case
Okay.
in
Sure,
case there's
yeah.
other creatures or something. He says he was like
Oh,
hunting
wow.
ghosts. Is there a haunting here? Like, I just want to make sure we're okay.
After the 10 minutes of doing your ritual and setting up, you don't get any indication of anything magical within that range.
Cool.
Yeah. No hauntings here.
Good. There's no good news, guys. There's no ghosts.
Oh, Iris is making the numbers
Thank the
nice.
gods.
Let's see. We've got a D10, a D10, and a D12. I think she's evening things up.
Thank
I
you.
love that. Thank you, Iris.
2D. Yeah, going to sixes here. We're going all to sixes.
Yeah.
Yes. The
6 is an
special
unlucky
D&D
number.
But it's
Sure
the
enough.
D&D number, 666.
Sure enough, we got sixes, and then that.
I mean, this is a devil game, right? So
Yes, it's a mechanic number. Gotta embrace it.
Whenever I see 666, something unfortunate always happens to me.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Well, maybe we'll find more ghosts in game.
Okay.
It'll be unfortunate in game. You're safe. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll protect you.
Thank you. No, that's
Tree's
really
gonna climb out of the satanic ruin that we're in right now.
That's okay. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure you can easily climb. I think you guys lowered a rope anyway, so you guys
Yeah,
can
there's
easily
a
We
climb,
did,
climb
yeah.
out. Mhm.
Climb out
I
and
will
reclaim
just,
my rope.
I will transfer my clone up to the top, and then I'll switch places with it, so I don't have to climb.
I'm gonna climb up your clone's
nice.
shoulders
So-
and be like, uppies,
Yeah,
uppies,
uppies.
uppies.
It is 20 feet, so it's pretty deep down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, without any trouble, if you guys are all just trying to get up the rope, not a problem.
I think
you
so,
guys
yeah.
climb
Yeah.
up the rope, no problem.
Take my javelin back.
Take my
That's what
rope
was.
back.
Yeah, that was what was holding the rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, player can't remember. Did we get any other information? I know we got this from being at the inn. Was there anything that the other group found out? Well, they who did you guys go to see? I can't remember.
Like the more missing people.
The mining
Yeah,
exchange. You guys went
The
to the
lady.
mining exchange to talk to them.
Yeah.
They did say that there were a few of their miners that were missing. One of them came
Yeah.
back and said they got trapped in one of the mines.
Yeah, that was when I was transferring over our ghost to the wizard. And I was talking to the brothers, and they're like, actually, can you put their names on the list of people that are also missing? And she's like, okay, we'll put it on the list, but it's not a priority. We have a long list. And they're leaving tomorrow to go back to the mines, right? That's what they said.
Yes, yeah, they were leaving in the morning. Mhm.
Do we go
And
look
the
for the
people-
other miners?
Uh,
Because we gotta wait. What is it? 2 more days to get his armor taken care of before we go out.
We could go.
it's-
We could also check out that thing that's down in the sewers, or down in that well. I mean, it's probably not good to have a whatever creature that is
yeah.
down there. We could maybe take care of that while we're here and not doing anything.
Yeah, because I gotta wait for my item, and then
Yeah, I
Jazzy
want my
needs to
armor.
wait for his armor.
Yeah.
So that's 4 days, Michael.
Yeah, it was
For
4
his armor?
days. You guys are, if I remember right, I'm trying to think about how many days. You guys, this
'Cause
is
I
like
think I
near
have-
the end of the first day. I believe you guys are almost done. Like this will be.
So it
by
would
the
be
time
3
you get-
days for him.
Yeah, by the time you guys get back to town from this little encounter, it'll probably be dark. So
Mhm.
Right.
it's in essence the end of the first day of that.
Okay, so then my item would be ready at the end of the day tomorrow. Is probably what would happen, right? And then his will be 2 more days after that.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mhm.
it's 4 total. Okay.
Sure. Mhm.
So yeah, we technically have 3.5 days to kill.
Yeah, we could go check out that monster that was down there.
We could.
Okay.
It'd be nice if we could just like attack it from a distance. I don't really want to be trapped down there with it. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, I'm down some hit points.
Wait, like-
so
Oh, we can
Drop
go.
some,
We can do
like-
it tomorrow. We could get some rest tonight and then go tomorrow
Oh,
when everybody's
yeah.
refreshed.
Yeah. Okay.
cool with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. We could take a nap.
But we should stop it in first and see about little one.
Check to make sure the kid made it back.
Oh, I also need to go back to the town master's hall and start doing more work on that. I kind of abandoned all my research notes because things got a little dicey. I should probably go back and do that. If you guys want to go check on the kid, I'll finish my day at the town's hall, and then we can all go to bed and do the thing tomorrow. Do the monster tomorrow.
You guys are obsessed with this kid.
I'm just gotta
That
make
was
sure
in
the kids are okay.
That was in character.
Oh, not the kid at the house. The kid at the inn that we just saved.
Oh, Pip?
Yes.
Oh, did we tell him to go back to the...
Yeah, we sent them back to his mom.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you guys should probably go check to make sure he actually made it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do not care about the child. He is Charlie's responsibility.
Oh, the other one. There's two children, right? Like,
Yep.
there's two separate.
Yes.
There's one in
Right,
our
right.
basket
Two
and one in
separate
okay.
children. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You cancel each
Like,
other
which
out.
child? Which child are we talking about? We're adopting all of them, apparently. Okay, then yeah, I guess we'll start heading back to town. I will go to the town master's house and do
Okay.
more work, and then I guess everybody else is gonna go check on the kids. Plural? Singular? I don't know.
Yep, you guys will arrive at Harbin Webster's home first. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Sandbagger3, thank you
Howdy,
so much.
Sandbagger.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, you guys would pass Harbin Webster's home first. I mean, are you guys kind of collectively walking together and then kind of splitting up as you pass these residences and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So you can see that Harbin Webster's actually on the front porch of his home, and there are a few individuals. Looks like farmers that are standing on his porch, and they look very distraught. And some of them have. And actually, you recognize one of them. One of them was one of the guys that you guys saved from the goblins. What was his name? I gotta find it. Let's see. It's listed here. Here it is. His name was Dareth Grint.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy that kind of like took the lead on getting the other two back as well. He would have told you that he is actually Harbin Webster's second cousin, so they are related.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mhm.
I do remember that now. Yeah, you saying one of them
Yeah.
was his cousin.
Mhm.
I didn't know
But-
that. That's cool.
But he's actually
Sure.
there too, and as you're getting closer, you can start to overhear the conversation. And Gareth is kind of like, "Oh, but she was acting real strange, and then all of a sudden she just disappeared." And I said, "Yeah, Daisy's not gone this long ever. I mean, even the time that she wandered off outside the fence, you know, it was within an hour we were able to find her, and she just kind of like wandered back to us." And they're just kind of like talking about this as you guys approach, and Harbin's like, "You know, we have so many missing people right now, and you're coming to me about your beloved cow."
I was wondering, like, is this a child or an animal? Was my first thought. I'm like, which one? It's another kid or an animal?
So yeah, as you approach, they're having this little argument. It seems like these farmers are very distraught about their missing cow, Daisy. And Harbin is trying to keep everybody focused on there's a lot more at hand currently in here in Phandalin. But it seems like they're pretty upset. You can tell Daisy means a lot to them.
Oh,
Well,
it's their dog. It's like, what would you do if your dog went missing? Totally valid,
I would burn this city to the ground. to
right?
find her.
Yeah. Where is she?
She's a little menace, but she's my menace.
My menace. Yeah. All right, I'll approach the group, I guess.
Okay. So you, despite hearing that, I would assume like Chloe's just gonna keep doing what she was going to originally
yeah.
do, and
Well,
you guys are gonna
I'll
keep
talk
moving
to them
on.
first, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless
So
anyone
you-
else is coming to stay with me or stopping in. You're all going to the other kid, the Pip?
Emmy's
I am.
not.
I'll go. Emmy, where are you going?
She doesn't know. She
Okay.
I'll go with Emmy.
Okay, then,
I'll
I guess
come
you're
to wherever
splitting
we
the
don't
party,
know.
Michael.
I'll come with the party.
Right. Yeah, so whoever wants to step onto the porch of Harmon Webster's house, go ahead. I don't care.
That's me.
Whoever
That's
wants
me.
to-
I'll do
alright. Sure. Yeah, they all look at you, and first the kind of like the woman that's there, not Gareth, but another one that's present, kind of like immediately sees you and recognizes you. Goes, "Oh, you are one of the ones that helped before. Our cow is missing."
I overheard. When did it go missing?
I don't
How long
know.
ago?
She's been gone for way too long. I mean, I haven't seen her since very, very early in the morning.
Okay. Where does she usually go?
She just usually wanders around the farm fields up there on the northern side of town, but
Northern side. Would that be like northeast or northwest?
probably more so northwest. Up above like the Shrine of Luck in the town green area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Trying to see what I got that I could potentially help with.
Gareth looks at you and he's like, yeah. When I got back from you all saving my life, she was just acting really strange too. She was making these weird noises, like she had something like stuck in her throat or something like that. It's like
Okay. Well, no, that's okay.
She didn't seem like she was choking.
No,
I was
think
thinking
she's
she might have
probably-
ate something that she shouldn't have. I don't know.
Okay, I do not want to cause mass panic because I think I know what's going on. I'm looking at my spells on what I could potentially do to help here, but if I could, it wouldn't be till tomorrow. We will put your missing cow on the list of missing persons and creatures. We will keep an eye out, but for the moment, we have to focus on staying safe and keeping Phandelver united. Please do not go looking for it by yourself.
But she's our sweet Daisy.
I understand. I completely understand. And you are valid from wanting to go find her. Just because it is not a human does not mean it's not worth looking for. We will put her on the list. I will keep an eye out. But there's a lot of things that are kind of up in the air that are kind of dangerous right now for the surrounding area. So it is not safe for you to leave the town proper. I'm working on getting a proper militia set up here, but it takes time. And we do have some other things that we plan to do tomorrow. We have the whole day of tomorrow to go free. So after we deal with our first initiative, we will try and look for Daisy, okay?
Okay. Just so you know, she's real special to us.
I understand.
And
What does she look like? What type of cow? What coloring?
she's white with black spots.
Okay.
Oh.
Does she have a
Very
collar or any other distinguishing marks?
She does. She has a leather collar with a large bell.
Perfect.
On a scale
So
from
you might
1
be able to hear her before you see her. Scale of 1 to what?
Maybe.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how cute is she?
Oh, she's about a 25.
That's what I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid of. Thank you.
Can I
She-
take?
She's nothing but our pride and joy.
Oh.
Okay. Well, she is officially on the list of missing people. Okay.
That
She will
means
be a
the world to
priority.
us. Yes, hopefully a high priority.
I will do my best. Is it Harvin? Is that his name? The town speaker? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah,
Okay.
Harbin Webster. Yeah.
Can I like? Can we go inside and I have a conversation to have with you.
He looks extremely done with this conversation and is like, please.
Please.
And he escorts you inside. He kind of looks at his second cousin's like, yeah, we're on it. It's okay. Have a good night. Please rest up. You just got rescued. What are you doing out?
Yeah. Go rest in peace.
True.
Well, I'd do anything for Daisy.
That is such a mood. If my cat or dog was missing, that is such a mood, like, valid.
And they eventually just
yeah.
move off the porch and make their way off, while you and
Cool.
Harbin Webster kind of go back into his home. I will
Mhm.
transition us over to the rest of the
Yes, go
group
for
for
it.
a little while as you guys are splitting apart. Who was so I think who was all going? I think Tree was going to the inn. I believe Jansel, you were going to the inn as well. Yeah. Was anyone else going to the inn to check on Pip?
What's Emmy
And
doing?
I'm gonna read. Okay, I'll go to the end.
Okay. Charlie's going to the inn.
Yeah. Emmy's with Chloe.
Oh, Emmy's
We're-
with me?
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
the
yeah.
1 to 10 scale. That was
I wasn't sure if you followed us in or if you went and caught up with them, but if you're coming in, yeah, you can come in.
I think Emmy and Charlie are just two characters that are like, I'm gonna go where the bit takes me.
Okay, fair.
absolutely.
So
Sure,
the three of you all arrive to a kind of like a joyful scene within the inn as Pip, it seems to be found safe and sound. His mom has him in an embrace, and it looks like they're kind of just it was probably the "where have you been" like whenever he got back, but it's gotten past that. And now it's like, well, I'm just so glad that you're safe mode. And it does seem like they are definitely elated to have him back. He wasn't gone for too long, but long enough to worry them. So. The mom, I can't remember where's her name. Let's start with
I think she was the one who owns the inn, right?
yeah, she's the Stonehills own it. Trelina might have been the daughter's name. I have a Trelina Stonehill right here. Because there is a younger daughter too that that Tree talked to with.
She's like 13, right?
Yeah, she's like probably like early teens. But I can't remember if that's her name or her mom's
I
name.
want to say it started with an E.
Was it Elsa or is that someone else?
Elsa is the sister of Gwen.
Oh, right.
Okay, that's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, she's just the bartender there. She just works there. I will go with Trelina for now until I find otherwise, because it's only that's the only name I see here. But the mom kind of like steps up to you guys. Just thank you so much for going after him. He's just curious.
We just wanted to make sure that he got back all right.
He said that he saw something out there. Did you guys see anything?
Yes, I think we found what he was following, but they're taken care of. There's nothing to worry about from them anymore.
He was describing some kind of strange shapes that were just bobbing around on spindly legs.
Yep. They were like these little pyramid things.
With
Bit
tentacles.
packed a punch.
Oof. They're packed a punch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're very dangerous.
They can
Particularly,
be.
don't let kids near them.
Well, I was worried that he was just coming back and telling stories. At least now we have a confirmed account. But
Of highly dangerous, very, very.
hopefully there aren't any more out around there. Things are just getting really strange around here.
Mhm.
Well, we will keep an eye out.
All right, thank you. Before you go, here, take this, and she hands you a pouch of coin. For all the trouble that Pip has caused you today.
Oh, well, thank you.
She handed you a reward of 200 gold pieces in that pouch.
Damn, girl.
I will hold on to it until we get back to Chloe, and then I'll hand it to her so she can divvy up.
Charlie's gonna go get another free drink.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, and it seems like you guys weren't gone like an incredibly long time, so things are about the same as it was whenever you guys left. Not a ton of people here in the inn, and the ones that are here kind of have that same kind of like fatigued, sickly like look to them. Anything else while you're here?
I don't think so. I'm gonna head back to our home. So.
Okay.
Tree's gonna look at the giant caution sign that just appeared on the inn.
No, those were sites of these quests that I had on my GM layer, and I'm just revealing them as you guys are kind of doing them and completing them, so that way I can keep track.
Aw, we're taking off our side quest, guys. We're doing
There you
it.
go. Yep. Your side quest little icons.
I'm gonna start heading back to the Bastion with Jandal, but as we leave, I'm gonna take a little detour back over to the well and just take a listen to it. Do I hear anything? Do I still hear that noise that was down there?
You take a good listen. You listen. You start to hear a gurgling noise. And at that time, you realize it's your stomach.
I should go back to the inn. I'm gonna go to the inn and get some food.
Hey.
Make my way home later. Time for dinner.
Yeah. But it still smells really bad in there.
In the well?
In the well, not the inn.
Okay.
What
I'm
day
scared
is
for a
it?
minute.
Out of curiosity, what time of day is it?
It's closing in on like late evening.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, then this is socially appropriate then. Charlie just, gets drunk off of free drinks and wanders about town.
Perfect.
All that she
Yeah.
does for the next hour
Trees
or two.
Tree's getting drunk at the inn with dinner.
All right.
Rock on.
So Charlie sitting at the bar, just pounding them down. Trees over there with several plates, all paid for by the Stonehills. You guys don't pay a thing here, for everything that you've done for the town. So you basically get plate after plate after plate, Tree, and they just keep bringing it to you. And
I'll go. I'm gonna leave a 29 gold tip for them at the end of it. But after I'm done eating, I'm trying to go shot for shot against Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie
As I see her as she starts drinking, I'm gonna start drinking right after her.
Hey, do me a
Charlie
favor.
has
Both of you make Constitution saving
my God,
throws
rollies.
for me, please.
Let's go.
Rollies.
Hell yes.
Let's
Let's
see
go.
who is the victor. Oh, there's a 14.
How
on
hungover
the
are you gonna
side.
be tomorrow?
Oh, look at this.
We got rerolls.
Do that rerolls.
The dice tell the
No.
story.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Tree, you can tell
After-
Charlay's mistake is that she doesn't order any food with all these beverages. And
Right.
you're filling up,
Yeah.
and you're able to like pound them down and not feel the effects quite as much. Charlie, for a little bit, you can see, the stool that she's sitting on starts to rock a little bit, and eventually that thing just topples over like a tree falling into the woods. And boom, bam, slams onto the wooden planks of the Stonehill Inn, and she's pretty much completely, almost unconsciously passed out on the floor.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go for a walk. And Charlie is now we know the type of drunk who just runs away.
Now we know.
Now we
Yeah.
know.
She's wandering town now.
She's wandering
She's
down.
gonna
Oh,
pass
great.
out in someone's field.
Yep.
She's passing out in the Elderleaf farm. That's where she's gonna go pass
So
out.
when she passes out on the farm, gotcha.
She's just like, he misses his family so much,
Oh.
and That's Charlie.
Side quest unlocked. Find Charlie.
Find Charlie.
Here we go. I'm gonna take we'll copy and paste one of these right over here. There it is. There's the location of your next side quest.
Oh my god.
Well done. With you guys at the at Harbin Wester's home, you're kind of going through. It seems like he's been doing a pretty good job over the last several days while you were gone, kind of organizing and following your directions that you kind of left him. Chloe kind of organize all this paperwork and get some things in order. Was there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a conversation with him. I wanted to give him the update on the potential, whether it be like the transformative transfiguration magic that's in the air that's affecting the town as a whole and the area as a whole. I want to give him the update on that and what that means going forward, because I feel like we're going to see like a pandemic of mutations happen here.
Okay. So you kind of describe all this.
And I would also, and I'm going to describe how like people that are coming in are not as effective because they haven't been here as long. So it feels like a length of time type situation. So it feels like the people that are like born here are going to be more effective than like the people traveling in and out.
I was wondering why I feel so horrible these last couple of days. It's like it feels like my stomach's tied in knots and just sluggish.
Yeah. The only thing I can recommend is maybe try to like mask to keep, because we're not sure if it's an inhale, like if you're inhaling the air or if it's just it touching you. We're not sure.
Why?
That is a potential.
Should I just use some sort of evacuation?
No, I don't think that's good, because what if it's contagious? We don't know. And then we get it all over the upper Sword Coast. Like, we don't want to do that, because then that's going to look really bad on the town of Phandelver.
Oh, good point.
Optics would not be good.
Yeah.
But that is why I'm waiting to hear back from, like, Waterdeep and Neverwinter and seeing if they can, not just for the military aspect, but also the medical aspect, to see if they can send medical goods as well. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. But I might need to start asking for more magical help, which would probably be Waterdeep.
How you plan on getting word back from them?
Sending letters the old-fashioned way. We don't really have a means of getting there quickly at the moment. I am not strong enough to do like a teleportation circle yet, but that would be the best way. But we're not there at this moment. If we could get a teleportation circle installed here, that would be great. It would take about a year to get it installed, but if we could do that, that would make means of support a lot easier for Phandelver. But that's long-term goal. That's not something we need to worry about right this second. I think my concern is there could potentially be a mass panic once whatever this magic is in the air, this green fog, starts affecting people on a more visual level. We're potentially going to have a mass panic. So that's something we need to start preparing for, and that's why we need like military help. We need guards to be able to keep the peace. Let alone the goblins and whatever outside forces are coming in here to mess things up. But I wanted you to be aware that this is happening.
Right. This is
It's a lot, I know.
This is a lot, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Emmy, it looked like you were about to say something. Did you have something to say?
What if you could get a message to someone instantly? What if you could? What if it was a non-magical way for you to get a message?
Where are you going with this, Emmy? Where are you going?
I think electricity could be involved somehow. Hold on.
What is this? What is this word, electricity?
I don't know. She keeps saying it, and I'm not sure. She's very convinced that this is a thing, but she hasn't found it yet.
As he walks over and kind of adjusts his oil-filled lantern that he has on the wall.
I have the word, but I don't know what it means, essentially.
I mean, I do have sending, but I don't know if I know anyone personally to send a message to Waterdeep. Could I roll a history check to see if I do know anyone?
My second cousin knows a lot of words that he doesn't know what they mean too. I mean, that's.
This is different. This is a discovery. I have the word. I don't have the thing. Do you get it? Do you get it? She's pacing.
It's a concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, do I know anyone? Could I roll a history check just based off like my family history? Do I know anyone that could potentially be in Waterdeep right now?
Yes, you can. I will say that all of your
Disadvantage.
I will say all of your information that you sent to me is still in the Discord chat, which I can't access while we're streaming.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't have it in a document that's handy right this second, so I won't be able to like research it or review it.
We could do that we could do that after the break. I don't have to do it right this second. Like that's we have 4 days to kill, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Chloe was looking like, I'll take some time and I'll think about potentially getting a faster word there if possible, but it's going to take me some time to figure out. Unless you have any other suggestions on, you are the mayor here, so if you have suggestions, I am open to it.
I guess in all of this, I guess the one thing I don't worry about is if we start putting more guards out, kind of like having like a military presence in town. People are going to start panicking anyway because they're going to start figuring something's up.
That is true.
So I don't know. Do we want to be really subtle about this, or it just seems like we're walking a tightrope here?
We definitely are. It might not hurt to have them on backup. Like, I'm still waiting to hear from reinforcements from other towns, and who knows how long it takes for them, or even if they're going to agree to help us. I did my best to be persuasive in the letters, but who knows if they will even read it. They might just look at the location it's from and put it in the low priority list. They might not even open the letters in time.
What if Emmy has an idea? She says that. Emmy has an idea.
What do you got?
So, everybody looks at you.
Instead of sending out troops to like shut down the walls or like freak people out, what if we have a party? It's like a 2-3 day party, so nobody wants to leave.
A distraction. It's not a bad idea.
Yes.
It might boost morale, actually.
And we get like a big maypole and we're all dancing around. Maybe someone juggles, you know? Or a talent show. No, I like the party.
It is a solution, but it will be a temporary because it won't be a long-term solution. But it is a good idea for a distraction. I agree with that.
Yes.
It's not a bad idea to boost morale. People are really suffering right now. People are getting sick and sicker. The people are missing. Like, it's hard to feel happy when things are going wrong, right?
Right. Point for Emmy.
For Emmy.
I could go up to the Ettermath Orchard and see if we can do something that has something to do with all of the apples.
Okay. Does Phandelver usually have festivals?
Well, to be honest,
or Phandalin?
Phandalin. We haven't really been established long enough to start any, but this could be a way that we could start.
We could do the first annual like apple festival.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of a little bit of a talent show mixed in there too. That sounds like a good idea.
Someone could, I was going to say a magic trick, but not a magic trick. Not real magic.
A magic trick without magic?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the reroll, St. Andrew.
No, St. Andrew, player reroll coming at you guys. Look at that.
Ooh.
So you guys are back up to 7 of those. Thank you guys. Okay, yeah, he kind of looks at you. He's like, "Oh, let me let me think about all the people that I have here that might be interested in helping. And
Sure.
this is a good idea. I like it. A way to boost the spirits of the town and keep them off my front lawn with pitchforks and torches. I like this. Yes.
Here. Lots of mead, beer, heavier spirits.
I mean, I am working on like I'm scripting a stage play if there's any actors in town, but
that
I
would
do
be
have
great.
a working manuscript that could use.
We might have to lay off the heavy spirits because there's just some people in town that just can't handle their liquor.
Are you looking at me?
And all of a sudden there's this like split screen for just a second and you see Charlie's just like rolling in the fields of the farmlands down there. It's just like
I am one
maybe
with
no-
the meadow.
No drinking contest. That's a bad
My
idea
land
for
legs.
Yeah.
It's only like a
I
3
don't know, I'm
seconds.
gonna go rob
It's only like a
people.
3 second clip, and then it pans back to you guys.
Oh, apple moonshine is a good idea, but maybe
Oh.
not a drinking contest. It sounds like a bad idea for
Sounds so
morale.
yummy. I think it's a great idea. We'll see.
Amy, you can help Harbin with this. You seems you've got quite a few good ideas.
More
help
of an
set up the
ideas
festival.
guy, like you said.
Yeah, you can be the ideas, and he can help us activate it.
Yes. Nice. Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, you guys do that. I'm gonna go back into the office and do more organizing and figuring out what we have available and see if there's any other letters that I could send and figure out see if I can remember who's in Waterdeep. So I'm gonna actually spend some time in his I'm taking over the mayor's office.
Taking over the
And they
mayor's
can go
office.
deal with the festival.
Get out.
They can handle the festival. I'm gonna do the more like clerical work.
Gotcha. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like you guys start some brainstorming ideas and start jotting some things down. I'll say we can just have that kind of like that scene kind of fade out, and the details of that can be, you know, fleshed out in the gaps
Later, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And eventually, well, Janzel would have been the first to arrive back at the Bastion if Janzel didn't stop anywhere else on his way back
No.
home. Okay, yeah, so Janzel, is there anything that you wanted to do when you arrived back at home, or were you just kind of ready to settle down for the evening, take a rest or whatever?
Yeah, he probably just would have went and like laid down and basically taken it easy for the rest of the night. So
Okay. Let's have Janzel, why don't you make a perception check with disadvantage for me, please? While you were
I don't like that.
relaxing and
okay.
taking some sleep, enjoying your
Sure.
rest. Mhm.
We got another
I'm-
D12 in chat.
Oh, D12 coming in. Look at that. Thank you. Brings it to
3.
That's a number, Janzel.
Yeah,
That is a number.
Yep, a 3.
Janzel sleeps through Tree, making a ton of racket as he enters the Bastion, half drunk, after his endeavor in the competition.
After my glorious victory.
And you have 2 victories this evening, Tree, because you beat Charlie home as well. As you're looking around, Charlie's not here, but you saw her walk out of the bar, but you're trying to figure out why you arrived home first when she left well before you did.
I'm not overly concerned about it.
Wisdom save while drunk and at disadvantage is brilliant.
Yeah.
You
Brilliant.
must be doing something.
Yeah. You know that Charlie. She's always up to something. So
We'll find her in the townmaster's hall in that little cell he's got in there, the little tiny jail cell thing. Drunk and disorderly.
So Chloe, Emmy, would you guys eventually come on back to the Bastion in the evening to
Yeah.
rest up? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You guys walk in. It's like when you walk into the Bastion, Tree's kind of left the place a little messy. He
Okay.
basically he just started like taking his supplies and stuff and just setting them on random pieces of furniture as he came in. And you can see like he's left like there's a dish out on like the kitchen table that just has like half of a meal on it that he just kind of left there, and a cup that's like half drank something. Just like a jacket
Okay.
like over top of one of the other like pieces of furniture. Another. It looks like he walked through the whole bastion and just kind of like left something
And
in
just
each room.
shedding.
Yeah, he's just shedding
Yeah.
things.
Cool. I will do the mom thing and clean up after him as I follow the trail and clean up as I'm going.
Gotcha.
Chloe is
Amy
mom confirmed.
finishes his food.
Finish the plate.
Yeah.
You finished the rest of the food.
Hey, take that to the kitchen. As she's taking it to the kitchen, she's just like,
Eating it, yeah.
And you guys are you guys just heading to rest? Is there anything else that you guys would want to do, or are you guys ready to turn in for the evening?
yeah, I think I'll probably take a rest because there's not much I can do until tomorrow, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Let me just double check my thing. Yeah, I think that's all. I think I'll just go to bed for now.
Sure. Yeah, you guys kind of lay down for the evening. Everyone, you guys can go ahead and mark a long rest down as you guys sleep through the night comfortably. Charlie,
Yeah.
you wake up to this strange sensation on your cheek. And you can feel the warmth of the sun upon your face as it's rising. And you open your eyes, and there is a goat right in your face, licking the side of your cheek in the middle of the farm field. It's just licking.
Okay. Just gonna shove the goat away.
The goat just like moves a couple of steps, looks back at you, then scampers off.
Where was Oriana when I needed her? At least
Good
it's
question.
not jail.
Oriana went home.
At least it's not jail.
Yeah.
Pick myself
Net
up
positive.
and meander home.
All right. Yeah. You guys are all like up and about when Charlie walks in the front door of the bastion. She looks a little
I have hay in
disheveled.
my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You okay?
Huh?
Looks
What?
like you've been through something.
Too loud. Too loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I talking too loud?
Oh my god.
Do you need some breakfast?
Oh
Maybe
my
some
God.
fried
Why?
eggs?
Why? She'll just plop herself down because you said breakfast, so she'll eat.
Oh yeah. Some of your employees that are working for you here at the bastion are
Yes.
making you guys up some food to enjoy for breakfast.
Sausage. Eggs.
So as you guys wake up, what do you want to, as you're sitting around the breakfast table, what would you like to discuss or plan out, or what would you like to do?
I guess I'll give everybody the update of the conversation we had with Harbin
Okay.
and let them know Imi's idea for distraction, even though it's not a long-term solution, it is something that could potentially keep the peace while things start changing with this magical fog. And I'm still looking at who I can contact in Waterdeep for like more magical input.
And we're gonna have a talent show. And Chloe said she's writing a screenplay, and I don't know when she has any time to do that because she's not only running the Bastion, but she's also running the town. Have you guys noticed that? I think she's our mayor.
And she's running us.
That
I
doesn't
think
surprise
she's
me.
mayor.
She's very good at
Just-
managing things.
Yeah.
just-
I
She's
say.
also gonna
I write
produce.
for fun.
She's gonna produce a play.
I mean, I'd rather not do the producing. I'd rather just give them the screenplay. I mean, I'll do the producing once we actually get because I want to install like a theater here in the Bastion, but it's
Oh,
going to take
cool.
us some
That'd be
time to do
great.
that.
That's super
But
cool.
if you guys are doing a talent show, like maybe you guys don't need the screenplay.
Oh yeah, guys, it's good. There's gonna be a talent show, and you all have to participate. But if you're gonna do a magic show, it has to be without magic. Understand? Danzo, I'm looking at you.
Me? I don't do. What?
I don't know. You freaked me out with that coupling thing.
That's not really.
That's magic.
Okay.
That is magic.
You hear somebody running and then popping in, and it's Daryl.
Yes.
And Daryl's like, "Did I hear talent show?"
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Daryl, what's your talent?
You know what? I've got quite a few.
Ooh.
I'm gonna think about what it is that I do best, and that's what I'm gonna enter in. I'm telling you, I know a lot. I'm just like extremely talented.
Daryl, I know we're really close, so I'm gonna say this. I don't believe you. You're just saying these
Damn.
things. I just don't believe you.
Why wouldn't you believe me?
You're
It's gotta
talking
believe in
about-
him.
You know,
I believe in you. I don't believe you right now. You're just like, I'm good at these
Isn't it-
things. I'm
it's
so
not like
good
the
at these.
same thing. I don't know.
I think she's trying to say actions speak louder than words, Daryl.
I'm going. Let me hear this right now. I tell you what,
Okay.
Emmy,
Yes.
I'm gonna prove you wrong.
I hope you do, Daryl. I hope you do.
Wait till you see how talented I am.
Okay, you're not really giving me more confidence, but okay.
Mm. Excuse me, I got a lot of practicing and work to do. I'll see you all later. And Daryl walks out.
Bye, Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
What?
Bye,
Which
y'all.
Daryl was that again?
Yeah, which
The
one?
main Daryl.
The main Daryl? Okay.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
main
because
Daryl.
then there's a Daryl who doesn't have any passions at all. He's just clocks in and out. And then there's Dariel, and he is an actor. And this is his part-time job basically until he gets going. So
Right.
Oh my god, I love that.
That is the
This
notes.
is part-time job.
Those are absolutely
I mean, respect.
amazing notes.
Yeah, respect to Daryl.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I'm like, yeah, you know what? This can be just a job for you until you make it big.
Remember me. when
Yeah,
you're-
remember me when you're famous. Remember us little people.
So, Chloe told us that, about the transmutation magic in the air, right?
Yes, because we were talking to Elsa about it because she seemed to be doing better because she's newly in town. She hasn't been spending a lot of time here. And I suggested she like go to the mines to get out of like the concentration of it because it seems to be centered around town.
Can I take a real good look at the group of us around the table having breakfast? Do I see anything that looks like we're being affected by this?
Make a perception check for me, please.
Not a bad idea.
26?
Damn.
Tree, you're looking over everybody. Everybody seems to be okay. And then you
We
start
have
to
been
like,
leaving town a lot.
You do start to look down though, and you can see that
Oh.
your left leg,
Uh-oh.
the fur on your left leg, from like your knee down, like right above like where your boot kind of covers, is starting to turn color.
Uh-oh.
It looks, your fur, which I guess would have been more of like a, I guess you have like a deep gray kind
Right.
of fur, right? Is that
Yeah, like
kinda
a charcoal.
charcoalish
Yeah,
gray?
in between like charcoal, almost black. Type.
Where
Yeah.
once was deep gray is now like bright cyan blue.
Oh my god!
Like is cyan blue is like that lighting in the back of Kristy's background.
You look like Chloe's hair.
I love that you didn't notice it until now.
He was drinking heavily last night. So.
He was.
Yeah.
Do I remember? Did I drink anything that was this shade of blue?
It's hard to remember.
What type of drinks? What type of shots were you taking, bud?
All of them.
Charlie was
All of
putting up a fight there for a while. So, yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
Vic's popping off with more chat rewards.
Oh yeah,
well, we
yeah.
had a few as well.
There's a Game Master reward there. Yeah, I already put those earlier ones in there, and now I see a Game Master one coming up. So, oh yeah, because the sevens changes things.
Sevens, gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha,
Thank
gotcha.
you.
So
Yep.
now I have to go to
Lucky sevens.
17. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I should
Yeah,
open a casino.
It's kind of the changing in the fur is kind of like you can easily like hide it because you can cover it up. It was kind of like you just like pulled up your pant leg or whatever and you notice it and you're like, So it's up to you whether you share it with everyone else or keep it to yourself.
Well, let's the fate decides. Yeah, well, I keep it in check because I'm gonna try to hide it.
Oh.
Say anyone who's got a passive insight over a 10 probably knows it's something like
20.
Tree's looking around, looking at everybody, and then sort of looks down. All of a sudden, there's
Trees looks all of a sudden he just like looks up straight up at the rest of the table and has a really strange look on his face.
Isn't it meets it beats it on my
Yes.
behalf or on Trees?
It would be
yours.
on yours. Yeah, so
On
if
yours.
if you
Okay.
have a 10, you understand something's not. Tree's acting strange. He's hiding something.
Kitty,
Tree.
what's wrong?
I,
Yeah, you're not fooling anyone.
Tree glances over at Emmy. Does she seem to have any insight?
Good question. I was just checking.
What's your
Yeah.
passive insight at me?
It should be.
I
Passive
doubt I
insight.
beat Noriana.
Is 16.
So, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
damn,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so basically,
they're all
everybody
raising an eyebrow at you right now.
I have a 10, so.
I'm 20.
Tree, right on the table, Tree's just going to turn and throw a leg up on the table, and then pull his pant leg up to show
Oh,
the Chloe colors on his leg.
oh, Kitty. Great.
I had a few drinks last night. Did you dye my fur? And why only one leg?
Wow.
Tree, I don't remember much of anything last night, let alone your fur being that color.
If I throw up the detect magic again, am I getting the ping more concentrated on his leg?
Honestly, like just because all this transmutation
saturated.
is just so saturated around here, it's hard to really like pinpoint it. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, we are seeing more mutations happen with this fog. It could be that. It's I'm trying. I can't really see the magic is like blending together with the transmutation. It could be it, but I'm not sure.
Hey, at least that one's an easy fix. You can just shave your leg.
No, you can just dye it. I have
Or you
hair
can
dye.
just dye it, yeah.
I have a lot of hair dye. I have that color if you want to match the rest of your body.
You should. You should match it.
Be a neon kitty.
Or I could make a darker charcoal to try to color match your original fur.
Boring. That's Emmy, not player. Emmy.
Or we just
Do
wait
I-
it out and see if it spreads.
Let's just start there. We have things to do. We have
That is true.
we have
mean,
to
we
go
can-
see the well, and we have to go
Right.
see the. You said there were
Cow.
miners missing.
The miners
Oh,
are missing,
yes,
and there's just
cow.
a cow There's a cow missing, and miners are missing. We could always dye it tonight if you want, or we could just hold off. Want to see how it goes?
Let's
long as
let
you
us
don't
take
feel-
care of the day.
How are you feeling though? Does Tree feel sick too?
You guys don't
I
necessarily
am
feel
hungover.
like... Yeah, you guys, I mean, they'll probably feel a little hungover.
Right. Outside of the
Yeah.
alcohol
Yeah.
induced.
Other than that, you guys aren't really feeling it all that much. And probably most of it is because you guys have been out of town a lot while you guys have
Okay.
been here. You guys have been doing all these quests that take you out of Phandalin.
Okay. Maybe just wait and see if it does spread.
But yeah, perhaps I take bath and die tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how that
I got
works.
plenty
right?
of I got plenty of hair dye.
That's how that works, right?
That's how you dye
Philosophers
clothes,
don't
not
get-
how you dye hair. But okay, well, I don't want to dye your toe beans too. Like, no, we need to like actually leave it to me, Tree. You are not just dunking yourself in like a bath of dye. You are not a t-shirt.
I think that could work though.
Yes and no. The chemicals would hurt other parts that are not fur, so probably not. Let's not do that. Let's do it the normal way, please. I will do it for you. You don't have to do anything. I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Okay.
And as Tree is coming to this realization and getting this instruction, I think that's a good time for us to take our break for the evening. So we're going to take about a 5 to 7 right here, everybody. We'll be back in a
Neon
short while
blue.
after. Yep. Neon bright blue.
Cyan.
So we'll see how our party handles this task list that they've got set up for themselves when we get back. So stay with us. We'll see you guys soon. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad. Whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp, be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody. We're going to go ahead and jump back in. Tree has just discovered that his fur is changing colors. And has revealed it to the rest of the party. And you can see that a lot of changes are happening here in Phandalin. What do you do now?
So are we dealing with the well or the miners first?
Probably the well. I feel like that's
I heard-
more
Yeah, I think
direct
that's a good
threat.
idea.
Oh, or the cow.
Or the cow. I mean, the cow is. Where's the well? Actually, the well's probably close to where the cow went missing. Yeah, and the
Yeah,
cow
the well
went
is by
missing over
Barthen's
here.
provisions.
So we're already going north. Might as well after we deal with that thing if we still have energy to go look for the cow out in the northwest fields.
Sure.
Yeah, here, I'll put a little symbol here, a token on where the cow or where the well is, so that way you guys have that.
There's gurgling still coming from well.
Oh, great.
Or I may have been hungry. But I think it is well.
So you guys are off to the well?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
So you guys head on out from the bastion in the direction of the well. Are you guys coming in, like, are you guys going through everybody's backyards, or are you going to actually take the road down to the town green and then back up to Barthen's Provisions?
Nah, we'll
Cut
cut
through the
grass.
back.
Cut through
Yeah,
the
we'll cut
grass.
grass.
Yeah, cut through everybody's backyards as you go through there.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Pass a few ruins.
What is
on the way.
this?
It's just a ruin. There's ruins all around here, like it from what the town that it used to be before it got ransacked by the stream of bandits that came through here long ago.
Oh,
Mm,
The fall of Constantinople. Got it.
that's right.
yeah. Yeah.
And you guys
Correct.
arrive back at the well. One thing that you do notice is they haven't really done any work to this thing. Like, Sister Gariel was actually like putting the Shrine of Luck together. Barthen's Provisions hasn't really done anything with this since it's been damaged by the goblins. It just lies in ruin currently.
We did not unblock it. It is still no water.
What? We can unblock it now if you want.
No, we have to unblock the inside.
Okay.
Tree's gonna hand the rope to Oriana.
Okay, okay.
That's our foot anchor. And
Oriana takes the rope.
and gonna, as quietly as I can. Oh, go ahead.
Do you want me to go down first, or?
I can see better than you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, as quietly as I can, start crawling down.
All right,
Or
go ahead and
climbing
make a
down.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for me, please, while you climb down into the well.
20.
All right, 20. Yeah, so you slide down very, very quiet, carefully. I'm going to take you over to. Actually, I'll just probably move everybody over to the new map. But I don't want to. I don't want to move the quest symbol though. I'm gonna try to grab all of you. Where is that? There it is. One moment. I accidentally moved the quest symbol. I knew it was going to happen.
And
need to
once
put a
I get
check
down
mark
there
on
and
this
get a
one.
look around.
For some reason, Janzel's turned sideways. There we go. I don't know why that happened. I'm going to move all you kind of like back out of the way here for a second. I'll show you guys what this looks like in a minute. And
Janzel,
Yes.
this is me talking. Janzel, what are we doing here again?
We're going to I think kill a creature that is down here in this well.
So it's very dark down
Yeah.
here.
Totally remember everything.
And right now, Tree is the only one down here, but you kind of come to rest at the bottom in just a couple of inches of water. And there's something over there in the corner. A large bulbous creature with some strange tentacles with flat things like sticking off the end of them. It's not facing your direction. Looks kind of similar to a creature that you had a little bit of a run-in with before that never got a chance to get near you because you were invisible.
And I'm assuming there is what little light is probably right where it's coming down.
Yeah, basically the well, the beam of light coming down into here. About a 20-foot drop into this place.
Going to look up. And player, I can't remember. I know Oriana was near me. Did she ever see the creature that we were fighting?
I don't think she saw it.
Okay.
Hmm.
With that knowledge, going to cast message to Chloe.
Okay.
Basically, I'm quietly stepping out of the water and off into the darkness a little bit, getting out of the light. And then Chloe, it's the same as in the mine. No.
Oh. Okay.
It can't see me.
Okay. Can you kite it to where we could potentially see it? Could you so we can shoot from above? Can you get it into the light and then you get into the shadows and be invisible? Can you try to...
Tree will cast message back. I can try.
Okay.
So.
We're doing another kiting of monsters today. We did that last night.
Is Chloe going to share that with anybody else before Tree makes a move? Or
I mean, I can get down there and do that for him since he's not really a melee person.
Sure.
And keep
Well,
it
the
down
thing
in the
is
center.
I think Tree... The benefit of Tree being down there is he's technically invisible to any other creature when he's in shadows. Like in dim light. So if you go down there, you will be the only one it's going to attack. I mean, you can if you just want to send your clone down, just to get it to come towards the light. Can you put the clone at the center of the light?
Sure.
And see if
well, how far down is the
20.
bottom of the well?
20 feet.
Is it 20?
20 feet. Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, I can move it down there. Do you want me to do that?
Sure. Don't you go down, just your clone.
I moved. The clone is there, and I will be right back. Yes, clone is down there.
Tree immediately jumped 10 feet to the side, like.
I will send a message to give Tree the updated, the clone is going to help you kite it into the light so we can get proper shots off.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that. Welcome to the stream.
Taco King.
Taco King. Nice.
Thanks.
Love that name.
Oh my god, I'm ordering Taco Bell right now.
There you go. Look at that.
Well, now they're in our chat.
Now they're in the chat.
Is this sponsored?
Oh my god.
I do need Tree, since you said you kind of jolted back a little bit from the Janzel appearing, go ahead and make an additional stealth check for me, please, as this occurs.
Okay. Now, where I'm technically invisible, do I have
creature hears
advantage
me.
on this?
Yeah.
Never mind. I guess it doesn't really matter.
You don't need it. You're fine.
Doesn't need it. Yeah, you're fine.
I panicked and hid better.
Yeah, you panicked and it worked out. Worked out for you. Yeah, so this creature is just kind of like over here digging through things. Looks like trying to eat whatever it can find in the corner over here.
after Chloe sends a message, Tree's gonna just say, "Okay, I shoot it, and I'm
Shoot
gonna
it.
take a shot at it."
All right, go for it.
Really, I rolled the same thing. 26.
Oh, wow.
They hit. Definitely. An arrow strikes true into the creature.
Okay, so that is 14 piercing, 2 poison, and 6 sneak attack. Actually,
Holy
Right.
crap.
Wow. That's
I
some
forget
damage.
you get sneak attack. Yeah, that's cool.
That's some damage right there. Interesting. Check something really quick. Guess it isn't. That's... I always thought they were. I guess they're not. Could have swore with how disgusting these things were that poison wouldn't do anything to them. But it's not on there. So it takes all that damage. 22 points of damage from that first strike
Ouch.
with the arrow. Ouchie, indeed. You have a second shot.
Oh yeah, if I can take both of them before it reacts to the attack, sure.
You're taking the action, so go ahead.
Okay, so we'll go 28.
28 hits as well.
Damn.
That is 17, 12 piercing, and 5 poison.
17 points of damage, and this creature immediately erupts into this ferocious kind of growl and roar over here in the corner. And that's when you hear a bunch of flapping bat wings from up above that were in the top of this cavern. And I'm going to go and reveal all of these interesting creatures that were attached to the roof as this sound...
Oh, God.
brings them out onto the battlefield as well. Give me 1 minute.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna move you for a second here. Oh no, Emmy, there's one on your space. I'm trying to. There we go. I know you guys are upstairs right now, so you guys don't have to deal with that.
I feel like we're like circling the
Yeah.
hole. Yeah.
Tree, you'll be fine by yourself, right?
But realistically, as long as these things rely on dark vision to see me, none of them can see me.
Got a talent show to plan.
All right, everybody, click on your tokens.
I ain't gonna be that fine.
Everybody, click on your tokens, and
Bye.
you guys can go ahead and roll initiative. I'll do. See if I can group initiative these guys. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Wow,
Oh,
really?
Good. That's what I need.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
Needed that roll.
Oh.
It's okay. I got all those.
Hey, we're doing pretty good.
Oh my god, how many Sturges are there?
good. Buzzing around. Let me put some.
Michael saw our kiting tactic and was like, bet.
I had that one ready for you. Let's just use this music. I like this music. All right.
And is everybody basically circled around the well as we're starting?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's kind of like circled around the top. So really, they can't really see any of the other things that are happening in this room right now. All they can see is Janzel's double pretty much standing down there in this circle of light. Turn our music down a little bit so it's not blaring in my ears. All right, the two of the Sturges go first as they are startled by these arrows, but you are currently invisible because they rely on dark vision. So Surge 6 is going to go right towards Janzel, but they got to go 20 feet down. Oh, they definitely got the movement. They can make it. fly 40. Yeah, they're fine. This Sturge dips down and is going to go after the Janzel over here and try to stab him with its proboscis, this big, like, mosquito-like spear on the front of it for its mouth. 19 to hit.
Great. I hate it. Yeah, it's gone.
And that Janzel disappears, much to this Sturge's surprise. The other Sturges just kind of like, the other Sturge will just like fly around because it just like started spinning circles. It was just like flying around down here because it doesn't see anything.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it'll use its action to make a check. We'll make a perception check with disadvantage. 0.
A 0?
Yeah.
That's rough,
0.
buddy.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It's like, flapping around. What's going on? What's going on? Let me at him! Let me at him! Nobody around. So Chloe is tied. So Chloe gets to go first. Here.
Okay, well, at the moment, even with the spell, I don't need to be able to see the creature, but I'm just going to shoot the first one I see, which is the one that attacked Janzel.
Yeah, you'd be able to see that
And
one.
I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt, because that's the vibe this week.
Casting some Chaos Bolts.
Let's do first level, because they're just little guys. We'll see what happens. Oh, I don't think that's going to hit. 11?
11 doesn't hit. Would you like to spend any resources?
Do I want to spend any resources?
After chat has worked so hard tonight getting
I
them
know.
all to 7s.
Do it.
Should I do it?
Yeah.
Should I
Yeah.
do it? What should I do?
Success or a nice looking overlay? What do we choose?
Yeah, I know. The OCD in me wants to leave it and just make it look pretty.
They
Look at
are
us back
small
up.
and they are quick.
They are quick.
I don't know how that's going to turn out in their AC, but they're little and flappy
They are.
things.
They're smaller, yeah.
Uh-oh, we lost your audio.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh, lit up
Chris-
green.
Christy's good for one of
Hang on a
those good
second.
audio drops every once in a
Yeah.
while.
It's gonna do it again in a second. Just give it a. It's like restarting. Let's use a. Which one do I want to use? A higher one?
Got lots of them there.
Maybe a 10? What do you guys think? Is that too much?
I don't know. Your call.
I'll go with the 10. We'll see what happens.
D10. You got it. Using
Yeah.
up a D10. Roll that D10 and see what you get.
15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Okay, so it's not
Yes.
that bad. Okay, it's not that bad.
Oh.
It's not that bad. Okay.
We got a D10 back.
Oh, look at that.
Thanks,
Thank
Andrew.
you.
Thank Andrew.
Couldn't make it more than a minute with that 6 on the board. Look at that. Had to be a 7.
Hey.
You can roll that damage up for us.
I'm gonna. Why not? I will make it thunder damage. Might as well.
Okay. Thunder damage. Oh man, 20 thunder damage? Are you
Oh my God.
joking? So
That's
this
the first level.
massive crack of thunder, and you see this thing just like there's a little squeal, and this thing just like missiles down to the ground and splashes into the water. It's dead.
Cool. Cool. Bonus action. I can't see tree. I will give it.
Crap, that's right. Even my friends can't see me.
Yeah,
no one,
we
No
can't-
one can see you.
I can't see you. Oh, actually, not true. You just need to hear me.
Mm.
You just need to hear me. So I will give it to Tree because he's down there,
Okay.
like
And then-
actually,
and then,
like down there.
is that D8 inspiration? Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, D8.
You have a
Ability
D8.
check, attack roll, saving throw, or healing.
Tree is not only invisible, but he's invisible and inspired.
I'm feeling good about this.
That's it. You've already
And that is
done
my
this
turn.
once, Tree.
Yes, but this time I have help.
That's my turn.
That's right. Excellent turn. Look at that. It is the Otyug's turn. So it is going to. It knows something shot it in the back, so it's gonna start rolling in that direction. It can only move 30 feet. 10, 25. It just kind of comes in this direction and is going to. Does your ability say like the creature can try to make like a check to? Like, is it give me any
Let me
like
find it
indication?
again.
It's not like an illusion, so it wouldn't be like an intelligence type thing. I'm just.
No, it's a where is it? I gotta find it again.
I just didn't know if there was a specific ruling before I just go ahead and make crap up.
Yeah, so here's where it says. So, adapted evading creatures that rely on darkness. While entirely in darkness, you have the invisible condition to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in the darkness.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it's just gonna make a check to see if it can even like smell you around. So we'll just do like a
General direction.
yeah, see if it can just get a general direction of the scent of tree. I guess that would be wisdom is perception, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just gonna make a wisdom check. I wonder if I can. Yeah, I can do it here. Oh, no, we can make a perception check. I've got the disadvantage though because he's invisible. So it'd be a 5.
Wow.
So it's just kind of like just searching and just looking around to see what it can see. It can kind of sense probably that there's people up there, but I'm not going to do anything about that right now. So Janzel, what are you going to do on your turn?
Well, on my turn, I will snap my finger and another Janzel appears down at the bottom.
Perfect. You can go and place him back there.
And since it's in range now, I'm going to attack this thing twice through my
Okay.
clone.
Go for it.
The clone does not have a shield out, so it's going to be more damage if it hits.
Okay, perfect.
I rolled with disadvantage by accident. Whoops. So 23 to hit.
They're going to hit. Yep.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 damage. You got it.
And second attack.
9.
Did it roll
I-
to attack or was?
Yeah, 9. It was 9 to hit. So
Oh, 9 to hit. Got it. Okay.
yeah, I think I'm going to.
We know if 15 hits it.
Yeah.
So let's do a D10.
Have a good night, Sandbagger.
D10. You got it. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
up the D10 and see if you can get it.
Oh, and no.
Oh.
Alright,
Oh,
cool.
honey.
That's
oh, that
fine.
sucks.
That's
oh, that
fine.
Foul. Oh.
The first impact was so heavy that you kind of made the creature stumble back a little bit, so that way your second one, you just kind of misjudged the swing of your second strike, and it just misses.
Yeah. I think since I don't know if we're going to be doing much else after this, since we got a couple of days, I'm just going to go ahead and action surge.
Oh, right.
And I'm going to attack 2 more times.
Go for it.
Wow. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to use a re-roll on that.
There, reroll on the one.
Jesus. Oh my god.
It does
Alright,
not
well,
make a hit.
Second
I
and
think the problem
second
is I
strike.
want you to use your clone.
Yeah, I know, right? What the heck? I would just use a proficiency bonus to make that hit.
Well, that 14 does hit. It just
Oh.
hits.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, and then I rolled max
12.
damage, so
Look at
12
that,
points of bludgeoning damage on
12.
that hit.
This creature looks bloodied with those
Awesome.
impacts. You knocked a couple of its really long, jagged teeth right out of its mouth.
Ew.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, end of Janzel's turn. Brings us to Sturge number 3, who flies immediately towards Janzel, seeing that there's someone down here, and is going to make its attack against Janzel. A 21 to hit.
That hits, and he's gone.
Janzel disappears, and the Sturge has no idea what is going on. Thinking in its
Attack's
mind,
still working.
I'm hungry!
No, too bad.
Excellent. That brings us to Charlie's turn.
Awesome.
You,
I
Charlie, when you're
don't-
looking down the well,
Yeah.
because you're like, can you guys see that little circle that's on the map? Are you guys able to see
Yep.
that, or is that only on the GM
Yep.
layer?
We can
No,
see
I
it.
can see
Yeah, I
it
can see
right
it.
here.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of standing around that circle. You can see down and see that massive creature there, and the little Sturge number 3 flying around. Those are the only two things that you can see currently from up top.
Can she? Is there light down there?
You're seeing like the light from above is shining down, so
Okay.
you are able to see them, but it definitely gets very
Okay.
dark if you go outside of that circle.
Okay, I will take a shot with let's see. I mean, can I say that I'm like standing like right here so I can it's not like I don't take any movement to get up to the well, do I?
No, you were already standing next to the well when this encounter was triggered.
Cool. Then I will take steady aim so that I can get some advantage on this arrow that I'm going to
Nice.
fire at the big guy.
All right, firing down at him with advantage with
Yes.
steady aim.
With a
Yeah.
short bow roll. Oh,
11.
yikes.
What are these rolls today? What the heck? Roll
I
20?
know.
11's not gonna
Use
hit,
a
but you
pro bow.
do have resources.
Yeah.
You use
We
a
know,
pro bow,
Yeah.
it will
we know a
hit.
14 hits, so.
A 14 is a pro bow is what, a d4?
A pro bow
pro bow's
just
a
adds
3.
+3, so it would make it a hit.
Yeah,
No,
it's
you
just
would
add your
hit.
proficiency.
So
Yeah,
turn into
I'll
a
take a pro bow. I'll take a
Right.
pro bow, yeah.
Pro bow redeemed, turning that arrow into a true strike. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Because I had advantage, I get sneak attack.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
dang! You rolled 2 6s on that sneak attack.
That 25?
Nice.
Is my math right? 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You hear another like cry out of pure pain as this arrow sticks into the back of this thing's head. It's still up, but it looks badly hurt. Arrows sticking out of it everywhere.
Nice. And I can't do anything else because I used all my movement on steady aim. So that's it for me.
Gotcha. You got it. So it brings us to Sturge number 5. Doesn't really have anything it can attack. I'm gonna just make a general check. Perception. See if it can sniff out anybody that's around. That's a 1.
Oh,
That ends its turn. Sturge number 2 doesn't have a target, but is going to make a check as well. See if it can sniff out anything. They're very, very hungry. That is a 7. I don't even think it's possible for them to sniff you out. Sturge 1. And they're also just like buzzing around down here. I'm just kind of making them flying around random places.
love it.
Perception. A 0.
Oh my god.
And Sturge number 8 flying around down here, making a check really quick. Perception. And is going to get a 7. Bringing us to Tree's turn.
Okay.
These bat-like mosquito things are just like flying around the room haphazardly, just in every direction.
So we're gonna 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're gonna move back up this way towards that like big caved-in area. And then being this close, I'm going to try to get rid of some of these little things that are buzzing all over the place.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a shot at number 1.
All right.
And assuming I can get rid of him, then I'm going to go after 7.
Okay.
So shot at number 1.
That will
Is it
hit.
28 to hit?
Yes. Hits.
Okay, so that is 23 damage.
Oh, it's a shish kebab. As it squeals and then falls to the ground dead.
Okay.
GG.
I wonder if that's good for eat.
Oh,
We'll find
no.
out after.
Oh, no.
And then we'll take a shot at number 7.
All right.
23.
That will definitely hit as well.
So that is 16 points of damage.
Yeah, arrow flies through it, it squeals, and it also falls to the ground. Dead.
And then use my feline agility to double my movement.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gone back over here so they don't get to hear where they can't track by where the shots are coming from.
Got it. You got it. Sturge number 4, just flying around. Makes a check. A 15.
Oh.
Not gonna do it though, because what was your initial? Your initial stealth check was like a 25.
25,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take them like forever to try to find you. Emmy, what do you do?
You guys are doing really good. Amy's gonna go home.
Emmy's
So
gonna-
she's gonna. No, I'm kidding.
You guys got this.
You guys got it. Don't worry about it.
Just leans back with some popcorn. Like, this is fun.
Yeah. You guys are doing so well. So I have to get down there. So that uses up all my movement, correct?
It's 20 feet down. You'd be climbing, so yes, you would use all your movement to go down there. You don't technically have to move down there. You can see the creature
You can
and
shoot them.
Sturge 3. You could shoot them with a bow if you chose to.
I could. Let me.
But
see
you
here.
can go down there. It just will take all your movement.
Right. And if it. I'm sorry, I can't remember things. If it takes all my movement, there's no action? Or.
Well,
I
you
can
get an
still-
action.
Yeah, you'll still
You
get
get
your
an
action, bonus action. Yeah, just you
Okay,
would, as soon
great.
as you get down to the ground, basically you can't move anymore, unless you
Okay.
action to dash.
I'm just gonna turn around and try to get Sturge 5 with my bow.
Well, because technically you're like standing right here around the well, 20 feet up from this, so you can't see Sturge 5 because it's inside here. So if you went down, you'd be able to see. The only two
can
things you
shoot
can
Sturge
see,
3.
you could shoot Surge 3, or you could shoot the Otiug that's down there. That big, nasty creature that has a bunch of arrows sticking out of it.
Okay. So, when I want to use my luck points, when do I have to tell you that?
Just say you'd like to use your luck point, and you make the roll with advantage.
Well, I can make him do disadvantage.
Right,
You
that would be on his turn. Like if I say, "Hey, the
Okay.
Otiug's going to come up to you, tree, and attack you," you can say, "Hey, no, I'm using my luck point to give him disadvantage and interrupt
Okay.
me."
Great, thank you.
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna hit Sturge 3 with my bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Go for it. 16 is gonna hit.
And he's slowed.
Well, he's very slowed because he is dead. As the arrow goes through the back of his head, and
He's
sticks
very
him down
slow.
to the ground.
Not
He's
moving.
very slow. He ain't moving anymore.
Okay.
Reduced to 0. Oh my
Very
God.
slow and very dead.
He's slowed.
You've reduced everything to 0.
Oh, great. Great. He's super duper slow.
the quick shot. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn as you take out that Sturge, Emmy?
No.
Okay. So Emmy
Thank you.
stays put. You got it.
You do have a
basically,
second shot, don't you?
do you have a second shot with your bow?
I don't think so.
You have.
Yeah,
you have
right?
multi-attack.
If you have multi-attack, you can take 2 shots.
You should have extra
Oh, I
attack
do.
at level 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All fighters can
Alright.
attack twice with whatever weapon.
Yeah, so you can pull out the
What?
bow, and if you want to attack the Otyug with another shot, you can.
Nice.
Yes, you hit it. 10 points of damage. It is still up, looking rough, but still up. Or it takes that arrow to the top of its back as you're just aiming down through the top of the well at it. And now that ends your turn?
Yes. Sorry. Thank you.
Alright, no, you're good. Chloe, back to you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can only see the big boy. I will shoot the big boy with a chaos bolt.
Chaos Bolt.
So you see like a rainbow type spectrum of energy gathering in her hand as she casts a spell.
Mm-hmm.
See if that does anything.
That will indeed hit.
Cool. This is gonna be
Ooh, did that player
some
reroll
fire.
just come in from St. Andrew?
Just now, yeah.
Yeah, I think we got you guys got another player reroll coming in.
and I chose fire damage.
Fire damage, total of 11 points of fire damage. It does not like that fire damage at all, but it is still standing, looking really rough.
All right. I will inspire Janzel because he's probably gonna put his clone back down there again.
Cool, thank you. I need it because of the way I'm rolling.
Yeah, after I watched you roll that first time out, she's like, "Oh, maybe he needs some help too."
Mhm.
So she just like blows some
Janzel.
like magical smoke around your body, and you like inhale it and feel kind of like a adrenaline rush.
Excellent. Janzel feeling inspired. We go to the Otyug's turn. It's strange as you guys are looking down at it and firing all these arrows. It holds up one of these tentacles, like the center, like there's a strange like tentacle in the center of it that's kind of shorter, and it has like this leaf-looking shaped piece of flesh on it, and when it points it up to it, and you can see little beady eyes on it,
Ew.
and it's using this like thing to like look up at you.
Oh, okay.
But it's just gonna kind of make a check, and actually it's gonna move away slowly in this direction because it can only move about that much because of all the arrows you guys peppered it with. It's just gonna make a check again. Let's do perception. Not really being able to see anything down here, buzzing down here. It knows you guys are up there and you guys are peppering it, so it moved away. It's kind of out of all of your
Right.
sight from up top. Janzel, that brings us back to you.
Alright, well, I can't see it anymore, so I'm going to go down the rope.
All right, using
And
your
that's-
movement to go down.
All of my movement, right? Because it's...
Yeah, it's technically climbing, even though you're like, you're climbing down, so it'd be all your movement to get down there.
Cool. As a bonus action when I get down there, I will summon my clone right in front of the thing,
Okay,
and I'm going to punch it twice.
punch it.
I have my shield out now, since I'm going down here in the combat, so it's not going to do as much damage if I hit, but...
Got it.
23.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to re-roll that damage, though, with Savage Attacker, because I rolled a 1 on it.
Got it.
There we go. 7 points of bludgeoning damage on the first hit.
7 is exactly what you needed. So you slam an elbow down
cool.
on top of its mouth, and it just goes and crashes to the ground.
All right, so the next thing is this Sturge within range of my clone. Is it flying or is it within 5 feet of my clone?
It is flying, but they're flying kind of low because they were looking around for anything to eat. So yeah, it's within range.
Cool. Well, second attack is going to go towards it then.
You go for it.
15.
Indeed hits.
Sweet. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
When your fist comes around, it's like a baseball bat making contact with a baseball, and you just hit a home run with this Sturge.
Let's go.
It goes flying, and it rolls across the ground. It is dead.
Awesome. All right. And with that, that's all I can do on my turn. So.
All right. That brings us to Charlotte.
I will yell back up. There's 3 things left down here. The big one's dead. Just so everybody else knows what's going on down here.
Okay. Well.
And a bigger one emerges from the corner of the. No, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
Oh my god.
Ancient red dragon.
That's right.
That's right. Get up the rope.
Can't see me.
Well, no, dragons have true sight, Matthew. You forget about that.
Some do, yes.
Some of them do.
Indeed.
Some of them you don't know.
Yeah, so Charlotte, you can't really see anything from where you're at right now, but you just we're given the all clear that there's, well, the big one's gone.
Yeah, I still can't see anything though, so I'm just gonna use my movement to take steady aim again, and then just hold my action until I see something in my line of sight.
Okay, so you're waiting for something to just like fly by down there, and then that'll be the trigger?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep, and I'm doing steady aim, so sacrificing my movement, but getting advantage whenever I do take my turn.
Excellent, yeah. Sturge 5 is going to see Janzel. Which Janzel does it go for? Let's make a roll. Because both Janzels are down there.
Correct.
1 or 2, it goes for the clone. 3 or 4, it goes for real Janzel. Goes for real Janzel. So it flies towards Janzel. And funny thing is that it gets into Charlie's sight range when it does that. So it immediately triggers your arrow. So go ahead, Charlie.
Let's go. Let's go. Alrighty. With advantage. Where am I? Okay.
She's like, wait, there you are. And fires it.
24.
Yes. That is a direct
And because it's with advantage.
Janzel, you spin around just to see this arrow just zip down and pin the Sturge to the ground at your feet.
Nice shot.
Charlie's looking at you like, sup?
Nice.
Nice shot.
He's got your back.
Sturge number 8.
Thank you.
Real Janzel is closer, so it's just going to go right now. And as you have that brief moment of respite, Janzel, you hear this buzzing and flapping as another one comes zooming in right behind you. It's going to try to hit you with its proboscis. 12. Don't think that's going to cut it.
That does not hit me. Nope.
Duck just out of the way as it zooms right next to you. Gets to about right here with all its movement. Tree, what would you like to do?
Oh, okay, well, we're going to take a couple shots. We'll start with number 4.
Okay.
That is 19 to hit.
19 indeed hits.
Okay, so that is 18 points of damage.
18 kills the Sturge, knocks it out of the sky.
Actually, we're going to stay right where I am because they're still within range and take a shot at number 8 then, beside Janzel.
You got it.
16.
16 hits.
That is 9 damage.
Janzel ducks, turns around and sees an arrow fly through the side of this Sturge, taking it out of the sky and taking you guys out of encounter. All clear.
Tactic work, guys. We did. That was a really good job. That worked really well.
Did it
From the darkness here. Okay, now come over here and help me open and get the water back.
Okay. both me and my clone will head over and start unclogging the dam.
Okay. How many of you are going to help with the rocks?
I cannot help. Negative strength. I cannot help.
I'll
I
go
will
help.
stay up here
I'll
and
go
wait.
help.
You'll
I'll
go
go
help?
down there and I'll help.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have negative strength as well, but I'm down there working it.
Okay.
You know, Michael, does this seem like there's a lot of water behind this thing before we start taking the rocks away?
Good question.
You don't think it's gonna tidal wave you? by any
Okay,
means.
cool. Okay.
But, so
Yeah, I've already
you're
been
gonna
hit by
have
one
some-
tidal wave this campaign, so I didn't want it to happen again. So
Oh no, not again!
yeah, those stupid goblins hit me with it once.
Yeah, and I think Charlie got knocked unconscious because of it.
I think she did.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys take some time, and honestly, with a lot of you helping, probably takes you guys about 30 minutes. We're just pulling all this debris out of the way. Eventually, that trickle of water starts to turn into a little bit more of a free-flowing water, and you guys, it's going to take a while for this cavern to kind of fill in, so you guys have plenty of time that you guys could get back up to the rope. Oriana's been holding on to this rope the entire time, making sure that you guys had a means to get up and down.
The minute the water starts trickling more, tree's gone.
No, Captain McCormick, nope. While they're doing, you said it's like a 30 minutes. Can I ritual cast locate plants and animals and just kind of sit here and wait for them?
Locate plants and animals?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to look up and see what that does.
I'll see if I can. Here, does that work?
This is a spell we don't use very much.
Never used it in my
Oh.
life. I don't think.
Yeah.
Describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant. Concentrating. What specific beast or plant are you trying to?
A cow.
A cow.
A
Very good.
black and white cow named Daisy.
A black and white
Yeah.
cow named Daisy with like
Very
leather collar with a little bell on
Oh.
it. Black
Mhm.
and white coloring.
That's using your spells wisely.
I had to rest. I had a long rest to change it out, but I was like, I think she has something that I've never used before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this spell used,
Yeah, same. I don't think I've ever seen it used.
and that's an awesome way to use it. It's
Mhm.
That's perfect. Yeah. So this is a ritual, or is
Yep.
it just a spell?
I'm using it as a ritual. It is a spell, but I'm using it as a ritual because I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, because we have 30 minutes to. She has 30 minutes to kill while they're clearing the rubble, and she's not down there, so she's just gonna sit at the top and do the ritual, to get an idea.
Well, because the spell itself doesn't say it can be cast as a ritual. So is there something that allows you to
it's
cast it as a
showing-
ritual?
Yes, it shows in my. It is a ritual spell.
Okay. Weird. It's just because
I
it doesn't
get-
say on here
here.
that it is.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture on. Maybe because it's a legacy one.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you take the time
I'll
while
see
they're
the
kind of
picture.
pulling that stuff away to cast this in the meantime while Oriana holds the rope. You guys do see, and you notice, when you guys are peeling these rocks away, like, the water comes in, but it doesn't fill up, like, this entire area. Like, it looks like there's walking space. Like, even when you get all the debris out of the way. And that tunnel that leads to the north carries on. Like, it continues.
Yeah, didn't we think this was connected to where you all found? Cause wasn't there a tunnel that led out of the goblin stronghold, the way y'all found the jar with the dwarf in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So this might be
Mhm.
connecting to where that is.
I would agree with that. But it's too small for any human to fit through. It's like only goblin sized.
But now we
That's
just
nice.
gave the goblins a way back through. Unless we go back down the tunnel and kill all the goblins.
I think if we just went back and talked with them, we might be able to talk, like, kind of set them free. So maybe we can talk them out to not messing with Phandalin. because there's a lot of goblins there. I mean, unless we started pulling them out slowly and taking them out, but going head
They
first
also don't have a
into the
leadership.
keep.
Yeah, they also don't have an active leadership right now, so they're not getting any orders at the moment.
Which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. That could be
Me
even
neither.
worse.
Yeah, it could backfire.
I think we should kill them all. And I think that if I just took some time to make some bombs and stuff like that, me and Tree could sneak in, light the bombs, and then kill them all.
Light them up and walk
You
away.
could also,
yeah, sounds good.
Does anybody know anything about poisons? You could sneak in and poison their food too.
Charlie?
Oh,
or their wine or whatever they're drinking.
Don't you have a garden for poisons?
I do not have a garden of poisons. So.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Do
my
I know
garden.
of any local flora, like plants that I could use to poison something like that I'd be able to find?
One of my buildings at the thing is the garden. I think one of the options is growing poison.
Poisons.
It is. Yeah, you can grow.
So I could do that for you, Tree.
Yeah,
if you can make it, I can deliver it.
I can tell the people to grow it. I mean, I think it would
take a few days, but we're already waiting a few days.
Yeah.
So what's a few more?
But Tree, you can't eat them because then they'll be poisonous.
Oh,
and then
that is
true.
And
you can't eat them because then you'll ingest it.
Emmy brings up a very good point.
That's a very good point, Emmy.
Just don't eat it, okay?
Ooh.
Well, will the blood
Unless you do the bombs, and then you have barbecue.
Will the blood saturate the meat? I love that, Charlie.
I mean, if you cook the meat, then it might not be. I mean, you might not get poisoned.
You could cook. Yeah, you could cook off the poison.
You can sanitize it, almost.
Maybe.
I mean, okay, but I'm not gonna eat it.
I'm not eating it.
Yeah, there's a non-zero
No one's
chance
eating
that
it.
it will poison you.
Yeah.
He's just shaking his head in the dark.
What?
This is too much information.
We're doing this for you.
It's like, okay, I'm going to kill all the goblins. I can eat them. Oh, wait, no, we're going to poison them. It's going to poison me. No, I can't eat them. I don't know what to do anymore.
Listen, maybe this
Typical
is
chat.
like it's
Typical cat.
It decided.
Yeah.
Typical cat would be it just immediately Tree would lose interest and go do something else.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say my typical cat's always trying to get into things that will like hurt them or unalive them, and I'm just like, can you not be dumb and like live? Stop chewing on live wires.
Yep.
That's true. Yep.
Don't eat the poison.
Yeah, don't eat the poison.
Well, to answer your
am
question,
gonna
Tree,
take
you
that arrow.
you could probably go out and gather materials, but it might take longer than just having the stuff at your bastion to be able to do it there.
Okay. On my way back up, I am picking up that arrow that went through one of the sturges and bringing the sturge up with me.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
He has a sturge on a stick.
He's gonna use it like a kebab. And
Yeah.
eat it like a kebab.
Barbacoa! Like my food, now Tree's hungry.
Oh my god.
Eating a mosquito or
Ew,
a mosquito-like thing? Oh,
Yeah.
That is a choice. Yeah.
no, thank you.
It's catnip.
Yeah.
One thing that you guys do notice whenever like he gets the sturge out into the light, they look a little frail, like they haven't eaten in a very long time. So
Not much meat on it.
Might not have much meat on it. Yeah.
I see, and that'll just pull it off, throw it back down the well, and
You hear a splash as it falls into the well.
Look at the elder upstairs. I could use something to eat, but we have to. Oh,
I'm looking for a cow right now. Give me a second.
Oh, cow is good to eat.
No, we do not eat this cow. No.
What? Why not?
Tree,
No, Tree,
this
we're
is a
looking for the
pet.
cow.
What?
This is a family member. We are not eating this cow. It's someone's
When did cow
pet.
become member family?
A while ago. I don't know. However long they've had this cow. But it sounds like the cow might be experiencing some mutations, so I'm a little concerned.
Is it blue?
I don't know. We gotta find it. It could be a blue cow.
Find the cow.
Okay, I'm trying. It goes back to the ritual. You're interrupting me.
I'm trying. Just Chloe's trying so hard. Tree keeps
just right in her
talking
face,
to
like-
her. So good.
It's a blue cow.
Yeah. So you do get so you learn the direction and distance. Closest creature of that kind within 5 miles. Okay. So you get a lot of distance of the closest creature. So you're getting some pings coming from this direction.
Okay. Then I will indicate to the party that's where we gotta go. That area.
It'll be the northwest.
But at
You
least
guys-
it's like kind of like concentrated northwest because.
And you guys do remember, as you guys were coming into town, like there's a lot of farms around Phandalin, and you've passed several that had different varieties of livestock, crop fields of all sorts of different kinds and things of that nature. So.
Okay.
So you're heading that way?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you guys are.
Looking for a blue cow, apparently.
Blue cow. So you guys are heading up there, and what you see is that there is so there's a fenced-in area beside a more like wooded area of foliage. It seems like the farm kind of ends, and then it goes into a little bit of where the forest begins. There are some cows that seem to be still contained within a crude wooden fence that's put around some of the areas. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that. I'm going to butcher this, but is that Vengon Gaming? Vengon Gaming? Am I pronouncing it right? But you guys
Oh, we hope so.
are kind of like wandering through this foliage where in the direction you feel like you're getting the ping of this, because it's a little bit closer than these cow fields that are a little bit far off. And you come across like a little clearing, and you guys can see there is indeed a cow here in a small clearing. And it looks like the cow is very, I guess, what's the right word for this? Disoriented. Seems to be kind of like stumbling about a little bit. And it's still a little bit far off from you guys, but you see it kind of turn to the side, and that's when you notice it has this strange tentacle sticking out of its back. It's black with kind of like these weird green, like glowing lines on the back of it, like this weird green texture. And then you see another one just like randomly pop out another side, and then one of the tentacles kind of just goes and disappears back into the cow's flesh, like as if it didn't exist there in the first place. So these tentacles are just kind of like reaching out and then just going like back into its side. And you can see that the cow has this very like strange expression on its face, like it doesn't know what's going on to what's happening to it, and then it starts going and it vomits something out onto the ground, like this gray sludge that hits the ground, and that gray sludge starts to move a little bit. And starts to slide across the ground a little bit. And then it does it again. And then vomits again onto the ground. And it does this about a good 5 or 6 times over on the other side. It's just like wobbles around and then vomits. And again. And as it does that, after the last time it like heaves, let me double check and make sure that I've got this correct. I want to make sure I'm explaining it right. After it does that. After it does that like 5 times, you notice that the cow, the tentacles kind of disappear from its back. But there's these strange gray sludges that are just like sliding across the ground. And they start sliding in your direction.
Oh,
Ooh, we gotta put Daisy down.
No, I think Daisy was the host. I think the Daisy's okay. I think the Daisy was a host for whatever these creatures were in its stomach.
So
It may still have more then.
Here's
It
what I'd
could.
like you guys to do. I'm gonna move you guys to a new map, and I hope that you guys can all see. I'm gonna shift ping you here.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we'll get a lot of combat in here tonight, but we can.
Yeah, that
get
tracks
it
for
started.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Oh my word! I have
We all rolled
literally
really
a
well
4.
last one, and now we're just all
I
low.
Chloe's in
Well, I
shock.
didn't roll
She's
any
looking
better
for a
than you
beloved
guys.
pet.
I rolled a 3 last time and a 4 this time.
I am gonna
Yeah.
add. I'll add Oriana onto this initiative too. Oh, rolled terrible. I think everybody rolled a 4.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Nope.
4s.
A lot of fours.
We'll put on some different music here. And
It's lowest to highest for initiative, right, Michael?
Yeah.
True.
in Dragonbane it is.
God damn
it. Let me see, I'm gonna break some ties here. Tree, you tied with one of these, so I'm gonna put you ahead of it. Let's see if we've got any other ties present. Oh yeah,
Yeah, the
lots-
4s.
The 4s. Everybody who rolled a 4. Yeah, you guys go before that one. Okay, so as these sludges are getting closer to you, number 5 is actually the first one to go. And it actually, it's actually going to slide a little bit closer to you guys. And Tree, it's going to use an ability on you. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
Okay.
It's gonna be great against this party.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yep.
Would you like to spend any resources?
Yeah. No, what do we think? Do I do it or do I just let it roll?
I mean, I think your only option would be to use a reroll if you wanted to, but other than that,
Yeah. So it's either reroll or take it.
yeah,
I'll try a reroll just because I'm nervous.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
player
nervous too, I don't blame you.
reroll. Using the player
Yeah.
reroll. Thank you, chat, for providing those for us.
Oh, it was meant to be, Matthew.
Yeah,
it was meant to
yeah,
be.
it's
So
all right.
sorry,
the,
bud.
the dice have decided.
The dice have
This is
decided.
Okay, or take. Okay, so let's see if it'll roll the damage if I click on this. So you're gonna take 3d6 psychic damage. It's not rolling the damage. I'm gonna have to just roll 3d6s. So let's do this. You take 8 points of psychic
Alrighty then.
damage. And you just take damage, so you just get this massive, like, piercing pain in your head, massive headache. Razanak, thank you so much for the bits. We appreciate that. And I believe that's all it does on its turn. It's actually going to use the rest of its movement to get closer to you. Oh wait, nope, it can't because it moved all its movement because they're very slow. Emmy, you get to go next.
I shouldn't run up there and start slashing. But we're trying to be, we're playing characters. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Running up to the gray ooze.
Yes. So I want to use my superiority die, do the feigning, so that I can add to it. Target one creature within 5 feet for my bonus action. I don't need to roll for that. No. Next attack roll against this target has advantage. So I'm gonna do dual weapon fighting. Yes, I will. Okay. Short sword first.
Okay,
With
were
advantage.
you using your maneuver to give yourself advantage? Is that what you were doing? Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Just want to double check. Yep.
How do I do advantage? There it is. Got it. Did it roll? No.
I
Roll.
don't see a roll coming up
Oh,
yet in
there it goes.
roll 20. There you go. It only rolled once.
Wait.
No, it rolled it right.
Okay.
It coded as roll 2d20 and keep the highest.
Got it. So roll a
Ah.
24 to hit. That will indeed hit. You can roll your damage on that.
Oh. Oh wait, and then I'm sorry, my cat decided for the first time ever to be in my lap. He was like, this is a good time, right?
So you use your short sword, slicing through it for 6 points of piercing damage. I do want to tell you something here first before you decide to take your second attack or not. This short sword is a non-magical weapon, correct?
Correct.
Oh no.
Okay. Your short sword, immediately after slicing through this ooze creature, you pull the sword up and you can see that it's sizzling, and
Ah.
there's pockmarks and holes starting to form in your sword where the ooze is sticking to it. Your sword now does a -1 penalty to damage rules.
No.
So it does 1 less point of damage. And every time, like, you have a feeling like if you keep on doing this, it's going to keep on corroding this weapon, and it could break it after time.
Is this forever from now on?
From now on,
Is
but
minus-
you can get it
Damn it.
fixed. You could get it repaired or get a new one made or buy a new one. But yeah, it's a permanent -1 penalty to damage because these things have corrosive qualities against your weapons.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, and you guys got another proficiency bonus
Thank you.
chimed in chat.
Yay.
Thank you very much, Raznet. Oop, and a d10.
Oh, and a D10. Getting those 7s back.
Yep, that's exactly what she's doing.
Play a reroll. So does that change your plan? Or
Yeah, so I use 20 feet of movement. Can
Mhm.
Hey, sorry, not you.
The cat.
Sorry on that.
I did not do anything.
Can I back
kitty.
into the woods here?
Now, if you back away, it can strike you with an attack of opportunity. And actually, both of those oozes would get a chance because you're technically in both of their ranges. It's up to you. If you want to, you can risk it.
Go ahead.
What sort of armor is Emmy wearing?
Oh,
Basically nothing.
okay.
Like
Is it,
normal breastplate.
which is metal?
Which is metal, so it'll if it hits you, your armor class could go down.
Guys, I think Emmy dies this round.
No.
So
I would
good.
say either way.
Yeah, regular
Either way,
breastplate.
if you move now, like yes, they'll have opportunity checks. We can potentially negate those with like cutting words or something. So I could potentially protect you. But if you stay there, they're still gonna hit you anyway. So I say
Yeah.
risk it. That's my,
Right.
and I would back the fuck up.
Yeah, I also still have a second attack, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that as I retreat.
You could do it
Like, it would-
first. You could do it first and then retreat.
Let's do that.
Because-
No, wait, that
yeah.
doesn't make any sense because yes, it does.
We can fix your stuff. We can fix it. Don't worry about your
Okay,
stuff.
'cause
Worry
I'm-
about you.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
By all means. I'm just making you aware that it's damage your weapon. You can still use
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I just want to make sure you knew.
I'm gonna hit it again with the short sword one more time, and then I'm gonna back up afterwards. Hold on.
Okay, go for it.
Wait.
Because of Vex, you have advantage on this.
Now, what was it? Oh, my stuff is all rearranged. Sorry, everybody. Bear with me here. There we go. Roll.
There you go.
Oh, look at that, a critical
Oh.
hit.
Dang.
Nice.
Nice. You
Yeah.
can roll your damage, and we'll just subtract 1 from it.
Okay. Whoa.
9, so 8 points of piercing damage total. But that
Nice.
second strike, since you hit it again, let me double check. I think each time you hit it. After
Oh,
dealing
she needs to roll one more
damage-
d6. She only rolled 1d6 for the crit.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Roll another d6 then.
With my modifier or without?
No, just a d6.
Yeah,
You already
just a
added the
plain- yeah,
modifier.
just a plain d6 for us. We'll do it. That additional crit damage. Oh!
Oh, nice.
Very nice. This ooze is barely holding itself together. But
Well done.
your sword is now at a -2 because
-2,
you
got
keep
it.
on going through this corrosive material and it's just sizzling on the blade of the sword.
Got it. Darrow will fix that.
Okay, and you're backing away from them?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I
here
am.
comes 2 pseudopod attacks as it has this like little tentacle kind of like just piece that comes out and tries to smack you. The first one is a 6 and misses terribly. The second one is going to try to strike and gets a 16. Does a 16 hit you?
My armor class is 16,
So
yeah.
I cutting
just-
words. I cutting words as a reaction.
Oh, yeah, so pretty much any roll is going to stop this
Any
from
roll.
hitting.
Yeah.
Yep, so cutting
Thank you
words
for knowing.
prevents that one from hitting, and you're able to escape out of the way.
Yay.
Chloe
Yay.
shouts in your direction, bringing us to
Thanks,
Tree's turn.
Would we have seen and noticed what was happening?
Yeah, you guys are
That
well
shoots
aware.
back
You guys can see that her sword is like, it has visible holes in it.
It has holes. It's not
It
a
has
very good
holes.
sword.
Turning into Swiss cheese.
Mhm.
Okay. Tree at 5, 10, 15 is gonna run up with his wooden shield out and pull out the new dagger he found.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool.
So, bonus action, I'm going to coat the blade with the poison,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take a swing at this thing in front of me.
Okay.
Or am I not? Oh, I'm in my inventory.
No.
Wow.
What is going on tonight, guys?
Go ahead
I
and use
don't
that. Go ahead and use another reroll, man.
You got
Uh,
plenty of player
nope,
rerolls.
I'm going to let it roll. I have a second
Okay.
attack, so.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Second attack.
So, make my second attack. 13.
13 hits.
Okay. So that is 6 piercing and 12 poison damage.
And with that, you see this ooze just kind of break apart and
Oh,
dissolve.
Sorry. It needs to make a con save first.
Oh, a con save first. You got it.
Yeah.
Con
See if the poison hits.
Yeah.
Con save is only a 7.
That'll fail. So yeah.
And it breaks apart and you see it dissolve into the ground. That one is destroyed.
Nice.
Does my dagger look okay?
Your dagger looks fine.
Yep, magical.
The ooze just kind of like runs off of it. It doesn't seem like it's strong enough to have any effect on this dagger.
Okay. Tree will look over to me. Want to use?
You keep it. For now.
I'll end my turn.
As she says this, she's holding a sword that's going. It looks like it's getting like rusted, serrated edges on the on it.
I do not think it's supposed to smoke like that.
Really? Are you sure?
It's not on fire.
No, that's a great idea. I should light it on fire.
This ooze slides up 10 feet And Janzel, I would like you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Sure.
Something is trying to invade your mind.
13.
And is unable to do so.
Let's go.
You resist it. And that's all it can do on its turn, bringing us to number 4. Number 4 oozes its way over to Tree and is going to try to pseudopod attack Tree. Here it comes. A 9. What is up with all these natural 20s on the second dice? Come on.
I don't know.
I mean, you got 17 DM rerolls.
You know, you're right. You're right. I'm using a DM reroll because I have a feeling that it's going to switch those numbers and give me a natural 20. So I'm going to go back here to a 16. Sorry, Victoria. I'm sorry to do this to you. But I am going to reroll that pseudopod, and I'm going to do better this time. 16?
Nope.
Ah!
Oh.
The pseudopod misses, bringing us to Charlie's turn.
Alrighty. So I can't see anything on the screen. Like, it's just black.
Oh, I'm
your
sorry.
token's not here. Or your token is here. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's here.
I don't know.
Everybody should be able to see everything. So let me see if I can change it. Dynamic lighting. Daylight mode. That's why. How about now? Can you see it?
Okay, yeah, now I can see everything.
Oh,
Because
her
she didn't have dark vision. Yep.
Yeah, because the dark. Well, the map had the daylight mode wasn't turned on this outdoor map for some reason.
Oh.
So.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move 20 feet up to Psychic Gray Ooze number 1
Go for
and
it.
make 2 attacks with my Dragon Scale Short Sword.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm within 5 feet of it. It's not within 5 feet of anything else, and nothing is within 5 feet of me. So I think I get
1v1.
advantage.
Well, you get sneak attack, I think, right?
Okay.
You get sneak attack.
Yeah, you
your
get sneak attack on it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sneak attack. Alrighty. That's 1 attack
Yeah, that will hit.
with that sneak attack. And then I will make another strike against
19.
it.
Is that
19, yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Yep.
that's terrible. Oh, with 1 strike,
And
you
then-
are like convinced. All you got to do is hit this one more time. 17.
One
Go
more
ahead and roll your
time.
damage.
Awesome. And then
and-
that is just a 3.
It's just 3.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Because I
Good
don't get
news.
sneak attack on this.
But
It had
plus
a-
the poison damage.
plus the poison 6.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
9. Yeah.
You
9.
you destroy this psychic gray ooze, and it just separates and dissolves into the ground around you.
Booyah.
Doesn't seem to be
Booyah.
affecting
Okay.
your weapon either. The ooze just kind of runs off of the magical protection of this weapon.
Okay. And I will move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet back over here next to Oriana, away from the rest of the oozes.
Good thinking.
Mhm.
Excellent. End of your turn. A psychic gray ooze number 2 slides forward this direction, and I need Charlie to make an intelligence saving throw as it targets Charlie. 11 succeeds. You're
Oh,
able
thank
to
God. Okay.
resist this effect. And that brings
Yay.
us. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Chloe and Janzel. I'm gonna move Chloe up and Janzel up ahead of Oriana. Chloe, you go ahead and go first.
Okay.
Janzel will be
I'm
right on deck.
Daisy the cow.
20.
Oh, Chloe's Moon, I just want to say chat has a great idea for episode title. Secret of the Ooze.
Secret of the Ooze. There you go.
I'm gonna throw a chaos bolt at number 4.
Okay.
First level. See what happens. Oof. I don't think that hits.
A 10 does hit.
Oh, okay.
These things are very slow.
We're gonna do some thunder damage.
Thunder damage. 18 points of thunder damage. It takes all that. It's like It's like Jello in the cup as you erupt the thunder damage and it jiggles.
Nice.
It looks very badly damaged.
I think that's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna hold on to my last inspo if I need it for something else. So yeah, that's my turn.
That's your turn? Okay, that brings us to Janzel.
Okay. I am going to move right here. Now, Michael, would you say ooze 3 and 2 are in a line right now? To where if I targeted 3, it would go through 2?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I will tell you this also. That you got to be careful because Daisy the
it would
cow-
stop at the ooze.
Okay, it would stop at the ooze. Okay, as long as it
Yeah.
stops at the ooze, I was just making sure.
I'm going to take my Javelin of Lightning out, and I will throw it at the ooze farthest from me. And then anything between me and that target will have to make the save also.
Okay.
So,
nice.
for girl
That's
making a range
cool.
attack and instead turn the weapon into a bolt of lightning, the bolt forms a 5-foot wide line between you and the target. The target and each other creature within the line must make a dexterity saving throw 13, taking 4d6 lightning damage on a fail or half as much on a successful. And then the javelin returns to my hand after thrown.
Well, that first one in front of you rolled a 5. So
Okay,
I
so it
believe
fails.
that is a fail. And the second one rolled a 17.
So it succeeds. So that one will take half. All right,
Half
so
of
it's
the lightning
46. D6, 4. 20 points of lightning damage. That was a really good roll.
That was a
Holy.
really good
Yeah.
roll. Wow.
So half
20
is the one that succeeded and 20 to the one that failed.
Got it. Yes, and that one in front of you looks fried, but is still there, still put together.
Okay, are both of them still up?
They're still up, yes.
Okay, I will then move 5 feet forward, and since the javelin reappeared in my hand, I'm going to stab it with the javelin.
Okay, all
Oh
right.
my god.
19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. Roll your damage.
8 points of piercing damage.
And with that, it separates this ooze, and it also dissolves, killing a little bit of the grass on its way out.
I'm assuming that didn't hurt the javelin, since
Does
it's
not
magical.
hurt the javelin.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
And then as a bonus action, I will summon my clone up here next to the other ooze. So.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. And as Janzel's clone appears, that's where we're going to end this episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. Because Oriana's next in the order. And it would be best for Sarah to be able to play her own character when she gets back, and it's a perfect time for us to stop.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you guys. Great game. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Put some different music on.
Always fun.
Take that music off of there. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. I saw a lot of folks chiming in, a lot of people pouring into all of those chat rewards as well, as they were using them up pretty heavily tonight. Yeah, thanks, Raznak. We appreciate all the support. And don't forget, tune in Monday for some more Vecna Eve of Ruin, and next Friday for the continuation of this Daisy the Cow encounter. They found the cow.
Yeah, Daisy's not on the initiative.
Daisy goes at the end of the initiative order, so it hasn't been there yet. So you will see what Daisy does after Oriana's turn.
Great.
Great. Yay.
So you get to see that next week.
She's gonna repopulate the field.
She's gonna eat She's big enough to swallow Janzel.
That's right.
Oh no.
That is true. She is really big.
Really big cow over there. Yep. So we hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with us tonight. Yeah, we do have some Eberron and Dirty 20 that are coming up. We had to take a month off from those due to tons of scheduling conflicts, but we'll be back on for those. So stay put for some more. We'll have some more announcements coming up for that pretty soon. So if you are hanging out with us on YouTube and you've watched us and you've been keeping up with us throughout the series so far, thank you guys. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. We'll see you all next time.
Love you, bye.
Bye.